Ahoy, landlubbers! It's me, your Captain Vasco speaking. Welcome back to another Saturday and thus another installment of Super Mario RPG, 2023's remaster of the classic Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. Last week we indeed heard the Legend of the Seven Stars, which, at that point we were only 4 or 5 hours into the game. It's probably a reasonable amount of time to go with that mystery in place. But now we've been told that when the giant sword that crashed into Bowser's castle fell from the sky, it happened to pass through Star Road. And in so doing, it shattered Star Road into a series of component part stars. And as long as the stars are separated, Star Road cannot function, and thus people's wishes upon stars will not come true. And so Mario has teamed up with now 2 different allies. Mallow, the once thought to be Tadpole, but clearly is like a cloud in pants, who can do some amount of magic, and now Gino, a doll brought to life by an emissary of the Star Road that grants wishes, and thus I guess granted a wish for the doll to come to life so that he could kick butt and chew bubblegum or some such thing. So first stop last week was to resolve the arrows falling from the sky and temporarily petrifying people in the town of Roseville, I think was the name of that location. We ventured into the forest and battled various woodland creatures, and encountered a really interesting boss, I thought, named Bowyer, which it's unclear to me if that was meant to be some sort of reference or allusion to Bowser, enemy who exists in Mario continuity with a somewhat similarly spelled name. And he locked down certain button commands, forcing you to sort of reevaluate your options on various turns in the battle. But ultimately, when he tried to lock down all our abilities, we learned the remaster's teamwork skill and blew him up with stars and public service announcements. The more you know. After that, we headed to... we went to Yoster Isle, which I forgot about for a second there. That was a great second. We spent an inordinate amount of time trying to win a Yoshi race on Yoster Island, and it sucks, and you should never go there. I remember hating that place, and I think I hate it more now as an adult, appreciating just how terribly stupid that all is. Once we... I don't actually know how much time we spent there. I don't think it was a ton of time, but it felt like a lot of time. Once we finished with that, we went to Moleville, where we learned that, like, some children got lost in the mine, where then a bunch of monsters appeared, and I don't know, they acted like the kids got kidnapped, but I think they were just goofing around in the mountain, and then monsters showed up. Either way, we battled a guy named, like, Punchinello, whose special technique was throwing bombs and not punching, which again makes me question the origin of that name, but that's totally fine. But the real final boss of Moleville, as anyone who was here last week knows, is that lying little girl who led me on some unbelievable goose chase when all I wanted to do was to learn the Moleville Miners Blues so that I could level up my membership card at the Mario equivalent of Costco in Tadpole Town or whatever it's called. Eventually we got there, but basically we got like a bunch of bad advice that led us to some bad places, and then like right as we were gonna save at the end of the stream, I like talked to the innkeeper in the same town as the mole girl, and she was just like, oh, I heard that composer went to Toad Town and you should talk to him. That pretty much brings us up to speed. We did take a little bit of a peek into Booster's Tower. I think we've heard 1 or 2 mentions of the name Booster before we got to Moleville, where someone like more or less directly told us to go to his tower, which is nearby. And when we checked on it at the very end of last week's stream, Bowser met up with us and had kind of a sob story about how he no longer has a like hideout or base or whatever, and now someone else has kidnapped Peach, and he's kind of bummed about it, and he ran into Mario and was super awkward. It was pretty entertaining. And Yeah, so we did glimpse Peach at the top of the tower, and now we're gonna do some Mario Rapunzel thing, which more or less means it's time to play Super Mario RPG. Also, hello, a few people showed up during my recap. Hello, Demolition. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Alcadius. He says he got the new case for the 3DS after the events discussed on last night's stream, and they sent the wrong one. Needed for the XL, and they sent... Wait, you needed a new 3DS XL case, and they sent a 3DS XL case. I think one of those was a typo, but I think I get the gist. The ongoing saga. How is everyone? I hate Moleville. Let's not be here anymore. Although, as discussed earlier, I think if I do intend to follow through on the old trade quest, which games of this era really like their trade quest for some inexplicable reason, I'm sure that we'll be coming back here. I like the little minecart that keeps going around the track on the world map. Not a huge fan of the minecart minigame. It's not as bad as some of the ones we've encountered, but, you know, not great nonetheless. Yeah, so let's head into Booster's Tower. Also, thank you, Demolition. Glad you liked the couch setup. I was pretty happy with this one. Although it's kind of cheats because the theme is just like Valentine's Day squishmallows, and they're all the best ones, as I've said many times before. Can't seem to read the welcome sign, and my hidden item pin hasn't triggered. I think I still have that equipped. I do. Oh, I don't know that I specifically mentioned during that recap, but Gino did join our party. I mentioned that he was awakened through the power of star wishing magic, but he's our friend now. What's the matter? The door's not opening or something.
Darn.
Something is happening. Oh. Hi. Look on Mario's face. Look at his face. Look at his dumb face. Yeah, I'm a piece of work, ain't I? Oh, hold up. We got ourselves a way inside now, huh? All this power and looks too. I know, you're thinking, a big strong guy like him would be great to have along, right? I'm gonna do something I may regret later. I'll let you join my minions. You can thank me later. Mario and his friends have joined Bowser's minions, or something like that. I like that as they do the pose, the character who is watching us from the door, like, peeks out from behind the door frame and is like, what? Do you like an explanation on how to switch allies? Yeah, hit me with it. It's early enough in the stream, my brain's not working. Now you are 4, but fighting is limited to 3! Access party now! These 3 will fight! While their pals rest! Simply choose the 2 you wish to switch! Mario must always fight, though! He knows only violence! When you succeed at several action commands in a row, you get an ally buff. The buff is different for each ally in battle. Only the bonus active for party members are in effect. Try it out with other party members and see what happens, idiot. Okay, thanks, Toad. I don't know why that last part was so insulting. What does Bowser do? I kind of feel like I should switch Mallow out for a minute. Defense up, huh? Mallow's was special? Magic attack up. I'm playing too much Pokemon. Been playing too much old Pokemon. Toad voice A+. There's something weird about Toad where, like, I don't have, like, a consistent Toad voice, and sometimes the spirit of Toad inhabits my body, and sometimes I try to do something approximating a Toad voice, and I die inside. Hey, Cotillion, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Wow, Bowser has a lot of health, huh? Considering that he's level 8 and has, like, the second highest health. And also, on, like, 2 or 3 levels, I've specifically leveled Gino's health and nothing else. So, I mean, this would give us a new, like, team attack, which could be fun to try out. I think I want to bring in Bowser to like see what he's like. I don't know who we want long term. I mean, we shouldn't have anything to equip for Bowser. Here's a question though. Now that I have Bowser, if I go to the cursed town that I don't want to spend time in, are they suddenly selling like Bowser brooches or something? Or is this a case with Gino where we just like find a Bowser weapon lying around 10 minutes later? What do we need? What do we have? Oh, there's a work pants. I could buy work pants. I could buy Bowser pants. I don't, however, yeah, equip this to Bowser. I mean, I could like unequip from someone else, but who's got time for that? And then yeah, no Bowser weapons yet, so I think he just uses his claws or whatever. But I should just like check what items I have. There's too many menus. It's not a real complaint. It's a my brain's not working complaint. So if I was to, for example, I have a wake up pin so I don't get mute or sleep. Mute is don't use specials. Sleep is, I mean, sleep is just sleep. Scarecrow can only use special. Mushroom can't do anything but gradually heals. I honestly don't know if any of these are particularly useful right now. What is, So Mel's got a true form pin. I don't think Bowser's big on special. True form seems like a fine fit. I'm glad I bought those pants. It's a thing I don't say often enough. Life is difficult if you don't have pants. Wait, what? Nego says she's been playing the new Yakuza game that has an Animal Crossing thing and a Pokemon minigame. For some reason, I interpreted that as they were the same minigame, and that was hurting my brain. Pokemon, when you go around collecting delinquents, perverts, and homeless men based on what the main character perceives them to be. This sounds like a fever dream, which is how I know you're telling me the truth, because that's all I really know about the Yakuza games for sure. Alright, let's go to Booster Tower. For real this time, maybe. This game has really good music. I don't know if I've mentioned this lately. Huh. Interesting. I had a stray thought that I can't express to you because I don't know if I can do anything about it or if I should. Oh, you're an enemy. I'm unsettled by Daleks, which is legally distinct from Daleks. Cool. I have no idea what Bowser's timing is with his unarmed attack. Wait, I have a... Hold on a second. Oh my goodness. Guys, they made Super Mario RPG into Final Fantasy X. I strongly don't remember the ability to switch party members on the fly. That's outrageous. That's quite a change. I mean, the entire like action gauge is new, don't get me wrong, but like somehow that feels like a lot. Just says, speaking of Pokemon, a friend of his asked him to do a Soul Link Nuzlocke with Pokemon Black and White. I feel like I've heard that term recently, but I'm not really familiar with what a Soul Link Nuzlocke is. I know what a Nuzlocke is. For my mom in chat who knows a little about Pokemon and isn't a deeply enfranchised nerd of millennial age. Like a Nuzlocke is like a Pokemon run where you can only catch like the first Pokemon you find in an area, and if your Pokemon ever faint, they're considered like rest in peace, can't use them anymore. And like, so basically you don't have a choice over what you use and you have to be careful about how you use it in battle. But like, I feel like more and more over time people play more intricate versions of those challenges. Soul Link is when you encounter When you two encounter a Pokemon, they become linked. Oh, so like both of your first encounter for the area, if one of your encounters from that area dies, the other one does? If I understand that correctly. Let me actually play this game. Almost. You are not almost dead, which feels like a bad sign for me. Good punch. Bowser's gonna get ya! I'm gonna hit Dallox. I don't like his dumb face. Ouch. Ooh, that's a fast attack. I don't like the cut of that jib. I'm doing that too early. I think I know what to do with Geno. I'm just not dialed in yet. Bowser, I should have a sense. I don't. I have nonsense. Legally distinct from nonsense. Hello there. Booster's busy right now, so he can't play. Come back another time, or you can try to force your way in. Oh, you're also a battle. The receptionist really just wants to, like, fight me 1-on-3? That's pretty brave. Got him. Ooh. Yeah, Bowser hits like a truck, boy. Oh, and you have like full experience. Oh, there were two Shy Guys in that one corner, and I beat one, and the other one ran away, and I thought he was gonna go get like more enemies to fight me, but he's just like sad now. Orb User! And it just, like, awakened a thing. I really remember this enemy, but I had completely forgot about them until I saw them again. Ooh, that guy does not have a lot of health, huh? Hey, cool. HP max on my, like, one injured guy. I get why Mario has to be in all the battles, but I do kind of wish he didn't, just because... Well, he's just, like, definitely gonna become, like, over-leveled, and it's gonna be weird. I think, unfortunately, like, most or all of the stuff I have equipped now doesn't do area of effects on, like, maximum action command hits, but I might just be bad at the game. Because, well, I am bad at the game, but I'm not sure if that's the reason why I haven't been getting splash damage for a long time, but I suspect it to be. Didn't think that would work. No, I hit him pretty hard. Hit him pretty hard, too. I am looking forward to discovering the... Okay. Booster's such a weird guy. He's one of the enemies I most distinctly remember from this game. He's just such a weird guy. Hold on a second. Booster the First. He's got kind of like a beret going on. Booster the Second. Sort of a Bob the Builder type. Booster the Third. Well, he's just a pirate. Look at that. Booster the Fourth. He's like a member of like a biker gang or something. Booster the Fifth. He appears to be like a lawn gnome. Booster the Sixth. And then, assuming this fellow might be Booster the Seventh. Oh, there's a hidden treasure in this staircase. Quite the hidden treasure you have in that Herodric staircase. He says to no one in his audience who probably gets that reference he only gets because his friends played Diablo in college. There's a lot of Shy Guys in there. I realize I probably should clear out the ground. Oh, what's this about? There's something to this and I don't remember what it is. Yeah, I think that's a later problem. Let's see. catch more than one Pokemon per route, but it can only be Pokemon exclusive to that region and one per species. This is the thing I find difficult, is like once the rules for some of these Nuzlockes get like a certain level of complicated, oh, he's back. I just have trouble keeping track of all of them. On a similar note, I have actually been watching like a YouTube series from like a while ago called the Rival Lock, which is primarily like basic Nuzlocke rules, except that every time the two of them end up having the same number of badges, they have to do like a link battle, and then the winner gets to like force an unfavorable trade on the loser so that they can improve their team. It's a pretty interesting idea, and I'm surprised that something like that hasn't caught on more. I see relatively few examples on YouTube of that happening. Why is Bowser on your side in this? The main reason, Neko, I think you've been a little in and out in the story. So at the very beginning of the game, like these new bad guys sort of invade his castle and take over and kick him out. So he kind of doesn't have his stronghold. And it seems like from a couple of cutscenes we've encountered of him along the way that he's kind of been struggling to lead the army as a result. And then not that long ago, we saw him discover that like Princess Peach is being held captive here in this tower. And like he can't really do anything by himself. And he's kind of sick of being useless, and so he's like, I guess I'll work with Mario to stop the guy who's kind of cramping my style or something. I don't need to fight like an infinite number of Shy Guys. You have a tendency to fight too many encounters per area, I think. Goofed it. Oh, hey. Remember that time I was like, I don't think my weapons do area of effect damage? Maybe I'm just bad. It's rude to kick someone out of their castle. It is! Oh, I wasn't paying attention. That was a lucky that I got. You want to double your coins? I don't remember how many it was, but I'll pretty much always do this. Uh-huh. I think it's right. That's right. Who's on first? 26 coins. I don't know who's speaking. What's the big rush? I'm Booster, and this is my famous Tower of Amusement. Normally, I welcome visitors to play with me and my Sniffsters. Alright, I feel like that's gonna violate Twitch terms of service. However, a girl fell out of the sky and into my lap recently. That's definitely gonna violate Twitch terms of service. Since then, I've been busy keeping her happy and entertained. Okay, like, I need you to dial it back, man. I'm not trying to get canceled here. I no longer have the time to play, so please enjoy yourself. At your own risk, that is. Seriously, dude, what's with all this loaded language? Booster theme. I do love his little train. I also like his weird little run. Oh, hi there. Please refrain from bothering Booster. Get liquefied. You're really not dead? I'm gonna hurt you so bad. This guy's actually a pretty good defense. That new rule you described is something to make yourself use different Pokemon. Yeah, there's actually a lot of Pokemon I still haven't used from earlier generations. I'll let you in on a thing I've been contemplating that I think is a terrible use of my time, but I'm really tempted to do it. Is there just like an infinite supply of them? I feel like I should be able to do something in this weird corner, but no, I just fight one Shy Guy, and then yikes forever. I kind of want to make myself a copy of Pokemon Stadium that has like fully stat trained like versions of every single original Pokemon. Like basically a Pokemon Stadium with a living dex of like quasi-competitive Pokemon, so that then all the people of my generation can just like come hang out at my house and be like, yeah, battle with whatever Pokemon you want. It's just as cool as you remember. And in 3D. I got a flower tab. Guess I'm going this way since everything else seems to be a dead end. How bad are the Bob-ombs and their friends? Oh, I'm sorry, these are Rob-ombs. Gotta love Square games. Sure, that exists as a ROM. Yeah, but like... it's also an excuse for me to play like a horrifying quantity of Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow to make it happen. Also, just like, I kind of like the idea of like having it on like a cartridge and just like accessible in my home and not like a weird thing I have to run through my PC. Like, it's like a video game board game concept. It's like I would have like all the Pokemon so you can use whatever you want, and then like people could just come over to my place and be like, hey, do you want to battle Pokemon without having to do a bunch of background work because I've already invested a horrifying amount of my life into this? And I say this as someone who's like recently gotten back into playing Pokemon Red and Blue and being like, despite this game's faults, it really still is one of my favorite games in the series. EV Train Snorlax would be a monster. It's true, there are a lot of... Listen, that game is not balanced, don't get me wrong. These guys do not have high defense. They do have high Kersplode. I like his swipe claw attack. Oh, actually was planning on jumping over this one. It's fine, he's immediately dead. He's instantly dead. I am kind of excited to hit 100% gauge and to try out... This is so weird. And to try out whatever our new, like, teamwork command is. Okay. So this is above the seesaw with the Bob-omb. Nope. Back up we go! Whatever that is, I want it. I don't... Okay. I don't actually know if it's any good, but I want it. Sorry for all the Pokemon talk, those of you who aren't big Pokemon nerds. I've just been really into Pokemon lately. More so than usual. Lifelong fan, hence the Squirtle emote in chat. So how, what, so I kind of just needed to jump a little, right? Oh, look how close that was, like, on the seesaw. So I have to jump, okay. Doesn't actually take that long to get back there. If I skip the endless battles. Echo says that she never played Stadium, but she played a lot of Coliseum. I actually haven't played Coliseum. I played a little bit of the Coliseum sequel, XD Gale of Darkness, and I don't know, maybe not a ton of Stadium. I've always loved the idea of Stadium. I'll tell you what I did play a lot. I played a lot of Pokemon Battle Revolution, which is like Pokemon Stadium, but for like Gen 4? Whatever like Diamond, Pearl, Platinum is. I think that's 4. For some reason that never sticks. So much like Stadium, the idea was like, look, you can battle your Pokemon in full 3D, and like there's like challenges where you kind of want like well-trained Pokemon to deal with them, but you can play rentals and make it hard, but like just kind of play the game for itself. So I need... I think we got there. I found a Masher. Mario gets knocked unconscious more than I remember in this game. I think that I'm so bad at menus. Masher. Mix Monster Mash! Let's do the mash. The Monster Mash. Never had the N64 or Wii console. Oh man. The 64 was such a great era in video game history. It really, really was. I mean, I remember how significant Mario 64 was to me. I saved up, like, Christmas and birthday and just, like, all this money to buy myself a Nintendo 64 and Mario 64. And I just played the crap out of it. And it was such a big deal to me. It was, like, the first time I had a console of my own. Because, like, my family had plenty of video game consoles growing up, but, like, you know, they were mostly, like, shared between my siblings and I, except for the handheld consoles. And then, like, my sister had her own Genesis, for example, that she had in her room. That I don't actually know if she bought for herself, but probably. Maybe she got it as a gift at some point. I genuinely don't remember. All right, let's use Mario's new attack. Maybe I should do the damaged one because I don't know the timing at all. Ooh. I remember liking the hammers as Mario's weapons in this game. As opposed to, like, the shell. The punch gloves... The punch gloves I think were okay, but, like, the hammers were my jam. Hey, I guess welcome to the stream. Oh, yeah, didn't pay attention for a second. I got in a battle. That's fine. We're getting close to, like, showing off whatever this team does as a unit. God, that's satisfying. Just got done watching 2017's Murder on the Orient Express. Weirdly, I still haven't seen that, although I've seen Death on the Nile and Haunting in Venice. Well, now we have to do another encounter to show off the thing. Coliseum did come with some other discs, including one where you could connect to Ruby and Sapphire and battle with competitive preset Pokemon. I don't remember that. Never had Coliseum. Was thinking of so there's like a big like video game warehouse that like deals in like old consoles and classic games and stuff, among new stuff too, around here. And like a long time ago, Tech got me a gift certificate for that that I've still never used. And for some reason recently I was thinking maybe I would buy a Coliseum with it. I mean, it would only pay for like a fraction of it because Coliseum's resale value is like ridiculous these days. Okay, Demolition's ranking. Murder on the Orient Express is greater than or equal to A Haunting in Venice, which are both greater than Death on the Nile. Well, since I haven't seen the Murder on the Orient Express, I can't speak to that, but I really enjoyed Haunting in Venice. I know I talked to Cotillion about his feelings, because Cotillion has reasonably strong Poirot feelings, and I don't think he hated Haunting in Venice, but he did not like it nearly as much as I did. I liked it quite a lot. You just finished watching Haunting in Venice, Sarah. How did you like it? I know you also have pretty strong Poirot feelings. Loved it. That's good to hear. Oh yeah, I was gonna use triple move. Shooting star shot. Shooting stars rain on foes from sky while boosting allies. That actually sounds awesome. Show me what that looks like. Box opening gesture. Oh my god, he just throws them. They all just throw each other. And then he just shoots stars out of his handguns. This rules. That's the best thing I've ever seen in my life. That might be a touch excessive. Okay, hold on a second. Just in the interest of science, I feel like maybe... God, I'm being really bad at menus today. Let's, like, move Mallow in. It's called Clown Car Barrage. I feel like that's not going to be as good, but I'm still curious. So now I should just progress, because I've gone through this hallway, like, several times. What was that loud noise outside? Check out Booster Pass! Should we check out Booster Pass, or should we do that later? Like I said, he had no idea going into Haunting in Venice that it was Poirot, and you were delighted to discover it. I don't know, like, I don't have as much tie to the character of Poirot. Like, I'm kind of a newbie to the whole Poirot-averse. But the Poirot cinematic universe I've been a fan of. Again, haven't seen Murder on the Orient Express. The weird thing I found, right, was like, I watched Death on the Nile on HBO Max, and then when I was really excited for Haunting in Venice based on the trailer, and like right as that movie was coming out, I was like, let me check HBO Max to see, like, I'm sure I can watch Murder on the Orient Express on there, because why wouldn't I be able to? And at least at that time, I couldn't. It just wasn't there. Death on the Nile was still there. Murder on the Orient Express wasn't. I was like, that's weird. Do I know the story of Murder on the Orient Express? I know, like, broadly the story, and I know the big twist to it, because I have seen some things that are, like, based on the story of Murder on the Orient Express. But, like, I'm not actually sure if I've ever seen, like, a proper adaptation of Murder on the Orient Express. It's a really good twist. What's happening in here? Oh, there's something weird here, right? I don't actually know how much of the game I can live this way. There we go. There's my answer. Is there another trick to this? Nah, it's just a one-time goof. Well, that's fun. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. I forgot that I was on Masher. I forgot what all my weapons are. I think Orb User is worse for me than Sniff It, but I'll let it slide to get the data. Weird choice, but okay. Everybody died. Good, I got that one health back. Put honey syrup in storage box. That's what she said? Look at everyone dance for Bowser. Alright, now we have to evaluate Bowser's stats to determine what we're doing. Okay, this is actually really easy. He is also going to be on physical stat boosts, because his magic stat is, to put it politely for mixed company, smoldering butt. So we're just not gonna try to equalize that. It looks terrible by comparison. I think we're just gonna have him as, like, a bruiser. Maybe at some point we'll, like, level Mario out, since he'll probably be getting more level up boosts over time, being forced to be part of the party or whatever. But, yeah, I think just boosting his attack is probably where I want to be, because he hits really hard. God, that hits so hard. Yeah, I'm not on that cymbals timing, though, let me tell you. Put all that honey syrup. I would say I should be using specials more, but, like, I'm still pretty easily dispatching these guys, despite their reasonable increase in difficulty from the last area. Lucky! Ooh, didn't think I was gonna get that. Bing bong. Double your EXP. Yeah, I'm sure it's like 6 or whatever. It's fine. Let's play the shell game. Pretty sure that's right, but that one was tricky. Yeah, 2 of them were kind of close together at the end there. That's fine. think I still feel good about Mario being on physical stats, too. Maybe Mario is more round. I mean, like, at this point, I've done a bunch of, like, physical stat ups on him. Also, I really appreciate Bowser's dance. This is sort of my skill level at dance. But yeah, maybe that's the idea. I really never paid much attention to this as a kid. I feel like I just boosted everyone's HP because that's kind of my playstyle. I feel like that's mostly what I did when I was younger. But like, looking at this now, I feel like when I started doing level ups for him, his attack and defense were a little higher, and that led me to believe that he was supposed to be like a physical attacker. And like, now that I've seen like Geno's stats and Bowser's stats, it's like, no, I think they're kind of medium. But honestly, like, for someone who has to be in the party all the time, I really do think I'd rather have, like, attack as a high stat so that his regular attacks are doing damage and I don't have to rely on special attacks. So, all that to say, still physical, go with this one. Ooh. There's some weird light source that's following Mario around that definitely wasn't present. Oh no, special dialogues. That definitely wasn't present in the original, and I find it unsettling. You know, we should probably use some of Bowser's special attacks at some point soon. Yeah, I goofed that timing. Do I think I can do a good enough job at the symbols for splash damage? No. Okay, what do you got for special? Terrorize. Scare 'em good. Does that even do damage, or does that just do the fear effect? Only one way to find out. Well, it didn't hit the one enemy I most wanted to hit, so that— oh my god, that hit so hard! Okay, well— why don't you just go ahead and make it rain, I guess. Hey, good healing. Hit him very hard. That attack seemed easier to dodge. I don't know if it was the same attack as before. That guy must be weak to hammer or something. That just, like, does so much. It's Mallow! I just like watching them dance. I mean, one of the reasons I like boosting special on Mallow is because of my obsession with stain-type tactics and, like, his healing effects doing more. But he is, like— I don't know, like, Thunderbolt early on is, like, one of the only, like, area of effect things that you can do. I think he gets, like, a better version of that later, but I'm actually not 100% sure of that. Yeah, that doll has to be weak to hammer. It just does so much. It's nice that Bowser even joins the level up dance. I agree, I genuinely really like that. Oh, Grat. Grat. It's making fun of me now. Ow. Ow. In fairness, I deserve to be made fun of. I'm doing a bad job. Ooh. Oh. Okay, that was weird. I was expecting him to be a battle, so I tried to jump on him to fight him, but he's not a battle, and then it gave me a talk prompt, but by the time I processed that, he already spat an enemy in my face. That wasn't how I was expecting that to go. Maybe you understand. I'm not sure which of these is more threatening. The special Dalek seemed like it was doing about as much damage as the blaster upon not blocking. Not enough splash damage to stop the cannon, but maybe enough crash damage with these symbols. The stat boost bonuses that you get as like random drops from the enemies are like not great a lot of the time because the fights aren't usually that long, which frankly I think is a strength of the game. It's just like a weird choice that's because like that was in the original game, don't get me wrong, it's not like a new thing they did. It's just like weird that it's always been that way. See, now that I'm looking at Gino again, I don't know. Maybe without context, it's a little hard to gauge this. I still kind of look at this and feel like he's something of a glass cannon. I've been giving him HP boosts. I might alternate him with like a little bit of special. I feel like when I first got him, his magic attack and regular attack seemed to be about the same, but that might have been like before I had an equipment for him, and that seems to like be a pretty significant increase to the attack stat in particular. So like, yeah, let me do magic for him, I think. Because he has some good special moves. Oh my god. You wanna fight? I do. Why do you have to ask him? Don't lightning bolt me. Now he survived that, huh? But not the really wimpy slap follow-up. He's gone now. Send him to the cornfield. Okay. Got him. All right, we're gonna have to test out Clown Car in some kind of encounter. Might be a boss battle. For some reason, I sensed that was coming. Yeah. Take a look at Booster's family portraits in order from oldest to youngest. It was... I don't remember which place this guy was. I think the oldest was the beret. This is like reasonably close to the correct order, isn't it? By which I mean sort of reverse from downstairs, but it's not quite. This one, I don't remember where he was. Was he the last one? I want to say Gnome was the last one. I think it's like some combination of these two, then Biker, then Gnome. Does anyone remember? For some reason, this hat really doesn't stand out to me. And I was mostly remembering them by their hats. I don't know if you get a second shot at this. I think this might be like a weird bonus thing. Is he gonna get mad at me if I go downstairs? He was excited to waste a bunch of time. Why would I jump like that? Well, I mean, I could do the Clown Car. Attack all enemies with fire, ice, and lightning. It's tri-attack! No, I should probably save this. Yeah, wasting a bunch of time. No! Weird guy's last! So it's pirate, biker, gnome, weird guy. Shut up, Snuff It. I was mostly correct. I was correct about the orientation of the ones I remembered. I just, like, didn't have... the last guy. Big fan of this hammer. Which is vaguely funny because there is a fan weapon later. I don't remember if I'm a big fan of Big Fan. So we do the changing room, the climbing torpedo room. You guys are a little... you're not that tough to dodge. And this guy's dead, which makes my life slightly easier. Dun, dun, dun. And we're friend. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. Loved it. Yeah, hurt him. Nah. Okay. So. Beret. Builder. Pirate. Biker. Gnome. Last guy. I got a key! The Elder Key. I'm gonna save before I open that, because I don't know if that's good or bad. Hello? They gaze into each other's eyes. Mario, she's a bit shy. Look the other way, will you? Like how much the camera has to pan to accommodate that. You can turn around now. She says she's been locked up ever since she took a bite out of Booster. So now, she wants to help us stir up a little trouble. Mwahaha! Got Chain Chomp. Chain Chomp increases my attack by 10. Just spin me at an enemy. You got it, pal. Neko had offered a suggestion for the portrait lineup, and she got the last guy correct and not the others. By our powers combined, Neko, perhaps we could have done it without wasting a bunch of time. Wait, go back in the Chain Chomp room? Am I missing something? Is there a special thing? Glimmer. Did it? Is it possible it's this weird light source that's following me around? I don't think that has any meaning. Whoop. Didn't mean to leave, but I don't think there's... I mean, it's a good shout because there are hidden things. Although the game should be telling me about them because of my pin. If you learn or know of secrets, just let me know. Man, that light source is so weird. Like, you can see it, like, reflecting on the platform above. It just, I don't know, it's weird. It's been a random thing. Oh, man. Okay. Got a mushroom. There is a boss at the top of whatever this is. Speaking of hidden things, there should be some hidden thing here. Was it the light? Yeah, the light source has been tripping me up like all day, man. I just keep thinking something weird's going on. Now I'm convinced I should hold on to this 100%er. Simple timing isn't... Oh, right. I have a new weapon. Simple timing isn't too bad, but I needed to warm back up to it in order to do it. This guy's also pretty much on my level of, like, dance skill, I think. I think the chain chomp that we rescued should have a name. I don't think they canonically give it one, although it seems like they should. Do you have a particular name that you think it should have? Put honey syrup in the storage box. I feel like I want to go in here. Got a frog coin. The heck? Feels like there's something weird going on here. Mostly when, like, something is vaguely hidden by the isometric perspective in this game, there's something hidden there. I know I've missed a couple, because I was, like, skimming through some, like, grand walkthrough for stuff I'd already done, just to get, like, areas to, like, tag for the YouTube video, and, like, one of them was, like, definitely go behind, like, Treasure Guy's house, and I was like, oh. What's the trick to this room? There's something weird here. Don't remember what it is. Clearly the frog coins imply some kind of trap. Something cute for a shy girl. Maybe chompy. I mean, I do like it. It does feel appropriate, Neko. But I can't help but really like the way you phrased that. As though you, like... Like, if you, like, met a girl at school or something, you're like, oh, she's, like, shy, but she's cute. I'll name her Chompy. What's the trick? This is such a trap. I don't... Oh, jeez. Textures are really... Yeah, I mean, the remaster's pretty slick. I mean, like, to be clear, I definitely got salty at the end of last week's stream, and... that had more to do with me than the game. But, like, the things that I haven't enjoyed replaying the game are the same things I didn't enjoy about the original. The remaster has been great. That's exactly what you're thinking, Deco. Weird that you don't see it used more often. I do tend to agree. I don't know what's happening. Okay, that might as well be lucky. Ooh, I got a free pick-me-up. That's really exciting. Uh-huh. Should be right. Oh, I have enough pick-me-ups that, to go in the box. That's cool. I don't know what the thing with this room is. I'm too stupid. Ow. But I wanted that. These things seem to be high and lucky, which is my favorite nutrient. Alright. I think it was left, but they crossed at the last minute. Okay. Are they anti-traps? Are the coins just, like, the places I want to be? It feels like a... It's just the black squares are bad? Is that all? It's... This just feels like comedy. Yeah, sure. Ooh, that was a tricky one. Left, I think? Okay. I'm definitely expecting something more complicated than dark square bad. Is this a bonus, or do I... It is, okay. I got the Zoom shoes! Those are good, right? What the heck are the Zoom shoes? That name is so resonant for some reason. Zoom shoes, speed up. Oh, speed up by 10. That's pretty good. Wait a minute, what? Oh, speed isn't last. I've been playing too much Pokemon. Speed's in the middle. Wow, Gino's super fast. And yet, Mario always goes first. I kinda want Mallow to have these. Because he's like... I mean, like, Gino's fast enough. He doesn't really need it, I think. I'm gonna give him the Zoom shoes. Chomps! Yeah, Mallow goes first before Mario. But that doesn't make sense! Doesn't it have to be a rule that Mario goes first if he outspeeds Gino? Am I stupid? Was Gino going first? Gino was just going first, and I'm just having a mental breakdown. That's it, right? That's what's happening? Okay, I guess that's good to know. If that's true, maybe I don't want Mallow to have the Zoom shoes. These chomps are unnerving. Oof. Woof. Arf barf. You like the chin chomps dancing to music? Agreed. I do not have my own chain chomp timing down at all, just for the record. No, I don't know where my brain went for that entire encounter. Don't worry about it. It's really spooky to me how, like, vacant it is when it's not trying to chomp at me. I'm gonna leave that one there. Look at Jester! That's a fun design, and a deeply unsettling thing to behold. See, that time I feel like I should have hit the splash damage. Is there something about some enemies that, like, ignores splash damage or something? No, that worked fine. I must just be bad. I think I'm just bad. Man, that timing's rough. I just had a really weird thought. But I can't test it until I find a room that has a hidden thing in it. Oh, I know there's something to that. Chugga chugga. Ooh, chugga chugga honk. This is my personal railway. Eh? My, it's you again, Mario boy. I'm amazed you made it this far. Yes, quite amazing you are. Since you're here, maybe you could clear something up for me. My bride-to-be is chanting, Mario help me, Mario help me! Is she showing her happiness? Hey, wait a second, maybe Mario is another guy. What if you're the Mario she keeps talking about? Trying to take my bride away? Why don't you take this instead? It's me, Mario. I mean, it's me, Booster the 8th or something. Have I considered not being bad? I've considered it. It just seems like too much work, Cotillion. Donation asks, ever play Assassin's Creed 2 multiplayer? Had a Jester character outfit to choose from, and it was something. That didn't do it? I ran out of bombs. So long. I don't know if those were special encounters. I kind of just thought that was like a scripted thing. Is the whole purpose of this alcove just to hide from him? I thought there was like a weird thing where, like, you trick people into thinking you were him or something like that. Hey there. Oh, it's a special Jester. I'm kind of disappointed we haven't hit a boss. I thought we were at a boss. And now I feel like I'm in the sunk cost fallacy territory where I don't want to use the clown car move until I do hit a boss. But to answer that question, no, I haven't played Assassin's Creed 2 multiplayer that I can remember. I did play Assassin's Creed 2 Brotherhood. It's the proto Renegade Constabulary series, as has occasionally been mentioned on that channel. Incidentally, it is worth noting, I've been struggling, I mentioned a couple times in January I wanted to talk about Strong Week. So here's the thing about Strong Week. It is technically Strong Week right now. Strong Week is the first full week of February. Strong Week is also, for the uninformed, it is the fictional week-long holiday that was created when my friend Tech Azuric and I had our YouTube channel and completed for the first time the long and obtuse Japanese RPG game known as Resonance of Fate. Now, last year during Strong Week, we got pretty much right up to the end, and I'd really been hoping that I could incorporate tech into something for this year. But without going into it, because I don't think it's really my place to talk about it, tech's been dealing with a lot. To the point that, like, I honestly didn't even really bring up the idea when it came time to, like, do that or consider doing that. And I don't know, it just didn't feel right, like, finishing the game again and not incorporating him in it. It just, like, seemed like a bummer. But, like, trying to do something else in the game that wasn't beating it at the point we're at, like, that didn't seem like it made sense either. So I kind of just, like, didn't make a big deal of it this year. It's also complicated because I feel like nowadays we have at least as many people who don't really know Resonance of Fate or have the same attachment to it as, like, the really long-time viewers. I don't know, it was a complicated subject, and I didn't know how to bring it up, and now we're here, and I'm just playing Mario RPG, and I hope no one's upset with me. Have I actually done Mallow's new special attack, the Shocker? Terms of service. Ow! Why did that do none damage to me? I don't think that was a block. She said she listened to Iron Maiden. Haggis says, no Strong Week has me feeling like rats in a trap. I can understand that, or like having more holes than a beehive. Kind of block. Now, it said almost down, but I just feel like you're lying to me. Frog. It definitely feels like I'm over-leveled for this area, but time makes fools of us all. And also, as I think I said really early in this playthrough, I kind of just think that's how I got through the original. Okay, now I can test this thought. So, it had occurred to me, now that I have 4 party members, what if I just, like... give him jump shoes for a second. So if I give Gino the signal ring, it still shows hidden treasure. Yeah, and it still triggers upon entering a room. So that's probably optimal strategy. I don't know, now that I've had a couple battles with it, I don't think Mallow should have zoom shoes. Use jump attacks against any foe. I don't really know what that means. I think it means that you don't take damage from jumping on spiky things or something. Nicholas says, the longtime viewers are still here. Strong Week is a sacred holiday. Post-RC fans should still enjoy the wonders of Resonance of Fate. And like, listen, I'm not saying I don't ever intend to do it again or anything like that. It's just like, I don't know that it has the same influence, and like it has been a little tricky in some of the recent years trying to like make progress through some of these other games that I want to like share with people, to like have the holiday break and then not that long afterwards Strong Week. And I don't think that would be as much of a consideration if like everyone, if it was still like 100% or nearly 100% of everyone would prefer to see Resonance above all else. I don't know. Hopefully I'm making my point. Jump shoes are done. Let's give... I already did that. Let's give... I think just... Mario can go zoom. Work pants. Suspicious frog coin. Music in this game is really good. I want you all to know this. I think by now you know, but you should know. I think it says, in all seriousness, you should play what you want. We know what happens in Resonance of Fate, and it will always be there. That is true. It is a little funny that I've still never managed to complete a playthrough of Resonance of Fate in HD. There's more treasure. That's weird. But again, like, I just kind of wanted to do it with tech, and things have been really complicated on my end, and they were definitely complicated on his end before that. And I, like, for most of last year, because, like, last year was the 10th anniversary, and I sort of flubbed that, because I probably should have brought him in for that, or tried to at least. But then, like, when I realized that, like, mid-Strong Week last year, I was like, well, I definitely want him to, like, finish the game with me, and then we just found ourselves here. Where is the... Oh, wait a minute. Is it not one of these? Any theories, chat? You know I hate leaving a secret treasure unbonked. Oh, maybe it's on top of this one. It is on top of that one! I got the goodie bag. That sounds like a trap or something? What is this? It's packed full of coins. You can only carry one. Can I use it? Hold on. No. Can I use it? So the idea is that this is a combat item where I have to exchange a turn for a bunch of coins. I think things are trending well now, Neko, but it's been rough. And again, I don't want to. I don't think it necessarily is a secret, but like there's a couple of people in chat who do know, and I think that they will back me on. It may not be my place to share that type of information. I should probably save having earned those coins or whatever. Oh, that's right. I only kind of remember what happens in that room, but I remember it being entertaining. Sure, new save is fine. So what do we have here? We have like a Princess Peach doll. We have like a knockoff Lightning McQueen. We've got knockoff SpongeBob in the front there, and then Samus Aran. That's fun. There's a beetle in this birdhouse that has a pipe in it. That's confusing. And there's a little Mario doll up here. It says, did some math, and one of the runner team's GMs for in Shadowrun has taken 2 of 19 jobs that were diametrically opposed to one another in order to work out a debt problem. So, what does that mean for them? That now everyone hates them? Like, what's the complication from the low statistical probability there? I think we just come back here later, sort of. Mario, you did come to rescue me. I was so frightened and lonely. But now that you're here... The door won't open? I think we need Booster's spell to undo the lock on it. Oh, what should we do? Uh-huh. Okay, now, my understanding, and I may actually be misremembering this because it's been a long time, is that we're about to hit a junction where we could fight an optional boss, or we could, like, potentially succeed at essentially a skill check to avoid that boss. Are we fighting that boss? What do you want, chap? They don't know that they did opposing jobs, and neither do the people involved. Well, good luck to them, I guess. It's rough to hit that 0.29% chance. Yeah, I feel like we want to do the boss fight, right? Like, doing the skill check is kind of fun, but honestly, I think failing the skill check is actually kind of more entertaining. And we get to do a boss fight? Want to try this shit? Okay. Sound off, chat. What? Pick your poison. Any other feelings in chat? Booster is returning, isn't he? I know. Hide somewhere and wait until he opens the door. You can move freely behind the curtains. I'm pretty sure that there was not instructions for this originally. Last week I referenced something that made me... that I found really stressful in this game, and it was the skill check. I think my plan is to, like, get kind of close to passing the skill check and then fail. I think that's funnier. Good luck hiding from Booster and his sniffsters. I still don't like that naming convention. Ah, shouldn't we be concentrating on the girl? Right. Now, about the girl in my life, who thinks I should marry her? Well, speak up. A wedding ceremony would make a great party. Ah, a party. We haven't had one of those. Not sure want to be found by sniffsters. I mean, it all depends on what you're into, Neko. That's one of the wonderful things about this world. Is that, like, sometimes you find the person who's into the same weird thing you are. I wouldn't know anything about that, but I hear it happens. It could be fun. So, what is a party? Well, you drink punch and eat cake, I think. Drink punch, eat cake? That sounds complicated. I don't know if I can muster the energy to do it. Let's walk through it once. It's wedding rehearsal time. Oh my god, look at the snifster holding the peach doll for roleplay purposes. I don't like the way I put that. We will now begin the ceremony. Walk down the aisle with the... Hey, someone make her smile. Beautiful bride-to-be! Wait, Mario always shows up... Mario always shows up about now to ruin the fun. How would Booster know this? He like, theorized that we might be Mario when he saw us, like, 10 minutes ago. But, like, before that, I don't think he ever knew our whole deal. Also, apparently under the Princess Peach doll was, like... Is that Rob from the NES? Is Peach into Sniffsters too? I don't think I need to know her kinks. I mean, I don't... Listen, I'm not here to judge or to comment on any of that. Maybe? Who knows? She seems to want to get out of here, which makes me think maybe she's not super into Sniffsters, but, like, I wouldn't blame her, I guess. Maybe I would. We've got to take that into consideration, you know. Someone go and get the Mario doll. It isn't here. Of course it's here, you lazy slobs. Couldn't find water if you were fish. It's behind those curtains. Number one, you go and look. I'll never be able to explain to you why I thought this was so stressful, but it's one of the things I like most remember about this game. Is like this curtain hiding minigame thing. Nope, nothing here. I wouldn't go and lose my Mario doll, you idiots! Here, okay, actual serious question, right? So, downstairs, Booster basically had an epiphany to realize that Mario might be a romantic rival. Until that point, he, like, didn't know what a Mario was. Like, 10 minutes later, upstairs, he not only has knowledge of the fact that Mario will show up at the last minute to save the day like a comic book hero or whatever, but he has his own Mario doll. Now, that in and of itself is weird, but let's also keep in mind that when we saw him 10 minutes ago, he didn't recognize us as Mario, despite having a doll of our likeness that he calls his Mario doll. Can anyone explain any of what I just said or how that makes sense? He's face blind. Doesn't matter if you own the doll. Mario just looks like any other guy. Here's a serious question, Neko. And you are totally free to decline this. You have said before that you're face blind. Do you actually have, and I'm gonna get this name wrong because it's very difficult to pronounce, prosopagnosia? Or, like, do you just have some greater than average difficulty recognizing people by their faces? Number 2, you look for the doll. I think he gets up to 3 people searching. I want to get caught on 3, because I want to enjoy as much of this as possible. Because this is a fun, goofy exchange. I think you may even be able to get caught once. Or maybe I'm wrong. We don't find anything. We can't give up. It's got to be here somewhere. Number 3, it's your turn. Hello, it's me, Mario. Everybody, did you see someone behind the curtains, or was it just me? How creepy. It's a pain, but I think we should check one more time. So yeah, I think when I was a kid, I was, like, really stressed about, like, getting caught for some reason. Like, it just felt like that was going to be the end of the world. And I think I actually did pretty well, and then I think I got caught, like, right near the end, and I think you get 1 second chance is how it works. But I think you can go through this whole thing and, like, not get caught and just, like, avoid a whole boss. Well, I really think someone's behind those curtains. I think one more peek is necessary. Oh, you get a 3rd chance. I genuinely didn't know that. Nah, it's Mario! That's impossible. He made it past all my traps, but we're gonna trip him up. Huh? That must be Mario. Let's make sure. You check it out! How about a triple move? Something like a clown car barrage? Actually, if you want, because we did just save, we could, like, come back and, like, see what cutscene you get when you avoid this fight. But I kind of just wanted to do the fight. You do actually have, like, proper face blindness. You're not expecting someone... When you're not expecting to see someone, you don't recognize them at all, even Kohei, after knowing him for years. As a child, you used to follow random adults around because you thought it was your parents. That's tough, Neko. I'm really sorry. Like, that has always... As long as I've known what that is, that always seemed like an incredibly difficult thing to deal with. Now I'm gonna hit this guy with a clown car. That's right, the description was try attack and then Bowser hits them really hard. Oh my god! Harumph, just as I thought. It is Mario! Let's wind him up. Let me do a quick thought peek. $800, huh? Weak to jump and fear. I have a thing that does fear now. I feel like it's the last day of summer and I just remembered all the homework I had. don't know if this guy summons more dudes, but I have a bunch of flower points I haven't been using, so I might as well terrorize him. By the way, in the original Super Mario RPG, I don't believe there was a strict indicator that you, like, maximize damage from those special attacks. Like, in this one, you know, like, if you spin the control stick on Bowser enough times or hit the attack button with Mario's Fireball, it'll sort of, like, indicate perfect with a little graphic on the screen. I think originally there was not a way to do that, and particularly with Terrorize, and I think at least one other of Bowser's special moves. Like, this game was on the Super Nintendo. It didn't have a joystick. So what you had to do is, like, rotate the arrow buttons on the D-pad, and it sucked. It, like, felt bad to do and was difficult. And you, like, never knew if you, like, got maximum damage or whatever. Like, there might have been a sound cue to it, but, like, I don't think there was a way that the game just, like, indicated that you did it. Yeah, that's true, Deco. I can definitely imagine, like, you running into someone maybe you knew from school or something, and they're like, oh, hi, and you're just like, I don't know. Like, have you talked to many people about having it? I mean, like, people that you know having an awareness of it would potentially help some amount towards making that less difficult for you. There's one interesting story. Use other methods to try and recognize people, and it works if you're around them for a while. Like paying attention to how they walk and mannerisms. That makes sense. So the only people who can tell apart identical twins. Oh, that is funny. That is a good story, Neko. He's like weak to jump, right? I'm super bad at jump, regrettably. Wow, I gotta say, even though I suck at jump, double jump was worth quite a lot of damage compared to, like, how much HP he has. How much did Bowser's Terrorize do? I honestly didn't pay attention. I was, like, preparing for my, like, anecdote. Not a lot of damage, it just gave him the status. Pretty close to dead, I think. Oh, I should have used my stupid lucky item. I got like a weird gem last time that lets you like gamble. I think there's... No, I'm fine. I just have to remember to do it next time. Oh, I got a flower box. Flower box is a really good item. The mission says, I suck at jump. Does 184 damage. Okay, now keep in mind, he is weak to jump. And also, I may actually be misremembering this, but I think super jump allows you to jump an indefinite number of times if you get the timing command correctly, which I didn't do. But maybe that's... I mean, so there's like a super and an ultra for like Mario's fireballs and jumps. And I think that ultra just like splits targeting. So that, like, if you keep doing the command timing, then you can, like, hit... Like, with jump, you can, like, hit everyone forever and, like, win the whole thing. With Fireball, I think it just spreads the damage across everyone. But I think with Super, you can still, like, jump forever. So, like, theoretically, I could have cast one jump special and just killed him outright, even if he wasn't weak to it. Hey, Sniper, welcome to the stream. Did you miss anything epic so far? We briefly turned into 8-bit Mario. That was pretty fun. I mean, Bowser joined our team. Look at how stoic he is. I was making him a physical guy. I'd love to stay and chat, but I've a schedule to keep. Move aside so I can open that door. Here's the password. Vasco. That's a fun, unsettling surprise that I was accidentally prepared for. The game draws from whatever profile is accessing the game to generate the password for the door. I think it's supposed to be a jump scare. I'm not certain. So hold on a second. I'm going to do a secondary... Imagine inscription without the warning. Yeah, basically. Basically same idea. I'm going to turn on one of my little stream fans. It's warming up a little bit with the lights on for this long. But I tried turning them on right before the stream, and it wasn't warm enough. And I was like, nah, that's actually just cold. So let me save over... I guess I'll save over the... I'm going to save over the middle one. So that's our current slot, but I would like to... Guess I have to return to title? I want to load and, like, do the whole hiding sequence just to show it off. Like, unless, does that sound interesting to you all? Or, like, would you rather not do that? We did learn that the villain has face blindness. And that's, like, not the... I think I've mentioned that there's, like, a Phoenix Wright villain where, like, that ends up being a factor, too. I don't know if we played that one on stream. Hey, another serious question. I didn't actually think we were gonna get remasters for the second Phoenix Wright trilogy, which just came out. How high a priority should that be to stream? Caveat to that question. I still haven't played Phoenix Wright 3 on stream, and it's been like a long time since I played the first one. I think it was before I was like posting stuff to YouTube. How am I to schedule these? Yeah, let's return to... I wanna succeed at the weird mini game. So I need to load bottom one. You're thinking about Phoenix Wright the whole time we were suffering through Raincoat. Now, that may or may not be because I was constantly referencing Phoenix Wright as a superior example of, like, literally everything that Raincoat was trying to do. It does get me a little twisted when, like, 20 years after, like, a game or a movie comes out, like, someone comes along to, like, do the same concept but considerably worse. Which may or may not have contributed to how much I ended up disliking Raincoat in the end. I'm skipping through this because we did do the cutscene before. We'll pick up from here, though, because this will be relevant if we want to watch the end of this particular part of the scene play out. What should we do? Booster's returning, isn't he? I know, hide somewhere and wait until he opens the door. Can move freely behind the curtains. Good luck hiding from Booster and his sniffsters, you weirdo. Shouldn't we be concentrating on the girl? Right. Now, about the girl in my life. Who thinks I should marry her? Well, speak up. A wedding ceremony would make a great party. Ah, a party. We haven't had one of those. It could be fun. So what is a party? Well, you drink punch and eat cake, I think. Drink punch, eat cake? It sounds complicated. I don't know if I can muster the energy to do it. Let's walk through it once. It's wedding rehearsal time. We will now begin the ceremony. Walk down the aisle with the, hey, somebody make her smile. Beautiful bride-to-be. It's weird that he mutters that line to himself. I mean, you can't make the doll smile, so are they just anticipating that she's going to be miserable? If so, please don't make her do a wedding. Wait, Mario always shows up about now to ruin the fun. You've got to take that into consideration, you know. Someone go and get the Mario doll. It isn't here. Of course it's here. You lazy slobs couldn't find water if you were fish. It's behind those curtains. Number one, you go and look. Okay, so this time I'm just gonna, like, try to pass the test. I think you get, like, a little bit of extra cutscene before he opens the door, but I might be wrong about that. Either way, why not have the best of all worlds and waste the most amount of my time? Isn't that what you want? Question mark? Please let me know. There's a weird amount of, like, physics engine applied to those curtains in this game that doesn't really need a true physics engine. Echo goes on. No, she was thinking about raid code because of the whole truth and justice concepts that were especially heavily laid on at the end. Each case I thought about how much more fun it would be handled by Phoenix Wright. Yeah, but that's true of a lot of things. Phoenix Wright is better than a lot of things, despite it also, much like this game, having some sore spots. Every Phoenix Wright game has at least a few. Nope, nothing here. I wouldn't go and lose my Mario doll, you idiots! Number 2, you look as well. I didn't actually remember them giving like a billion chances to like fail. You kind of like deliberately had to fail like 4 times in order to get caught. They do a couple juke maneuvers that like I remember really freaking me out. I don't see anything. We can't give up. It's got to be here somewhere. Number 3, it's your turn. Is that the last one? That might be the last one. Wait a minute. This is better than a party. Look out, 'cause here I come. Wait a second. It's right up there. I found the Mario doll. But we'll never be able to reach it up there. Oh, the sorrow. What am I gonna do? I'm about to lose it. I had to jump in order to advance that, just FYI. Goodness, you're so kind. Thank you for getting my doll. I'd like to reward you. Here, take this. Got Booster's charm. May happiness follow you wherever you go. Alright, enough is enough. Cancel the rehearsal. We're going on with the show. Here's the password, Vasco. Wait a minute. Ah, never mind. What does the charm do? I don't remember. Booster's charm. Great item, bad smell. So it boosts presumably everything other than speed, because my current thing boosts speed by 10. Does it specifically drop speed? Because I'm dropping by 15. It suggests that you drop speed by like 5 and gain stats and everything else? Well, now I'm actually not sure which file we should use. Chad seems to like this ending better. Should we just play from here and not load up the other file? I mean, the only difference is that I'll have, like, my supercharged. Yeah, alright, I'm fine with that. I think I'm gonna equip the charm to Bowser for now. Because I'm not really invested in whatever he has equipped, and his speed is already pretty garbage, so, like, he might as well go slow and hit harder or whatever. I do like getting the doll back. I did remember the bit that, like, Mario could get it back, but I forgot that, like, you basically end up getting caught in the end and he just doesn't notice. I should probably save just because I believe the next boss fight happens out there. Let me save over the one I just saved. Yeah, this one. It is important for him to have the Mario doll back. You're right. Wait! You took all the trouble. Wait, what? So stick around! Well, like I said, the only difference between loading after fighting Booster and doing... It's actually pretty cool having done it this way, because we got to see his thought bubble by doing the battle with Mallow, and now we get to have his weird smell item and also advance the plot. Oh yeah, these guys are called Knife Guy and Great Guy. Really not sure why he's not called, like, Ball Guy. Oh good, my audio is suddenly being garbage. Sigh. Maybe that weird character from One Piece has, like, trademark on being Ball Guy. Oh my god, please, please, come on. Please, come on, I'm having a bad week. Don't take my music away from me, video game. God, just... What do you... Oh my god. Hold on. It's being so annoying! I'm so annoyed! I hate this. This stupid cable. Like, just analog media, man. Like, I have an extender cable so I can, like, get the feed from the TV to me without, like, overlapping the microphone feed to you, because that's stupid annoying. And this thing sucks. It just is a piece of crap. It's been dying since, like, the day I got it. And, like, today is just being, like, especially heinous. I hate it so much. I hate this stupid, stupid, stupid thing. I want to swear so bad. I hate it. I really am mad about this. Yeah, I don't know why he's called Great Guy. Like, Knife Guy, pretty obvious, right? This guy knows how to solve puzzles in adventure games. Great Guy? Maybe the pun is supposed to be Nice Guy instead of Knife Guy. And then, like, Great Guy instead of Great Guy, if you catch my meaning. But, like, again, in order for that pun to translate, at least in English, correctly, wouldn't he need to be on a grate, or using a grate, or be made of a grate or something? I'm just gonna assume that this joke is really funny in Japanese. And, actually, I should probably have Mario... No, I'm gonna have Mallow thought scan someone first turn, so I should start with Clown Barrage. This is just so very good. Like, I just love the... Oh god. I didn't even block that and it did 1 damage. I love the reckless abandon with which Mario is, like, throwing the fireballs and Mallow's sort of, like, gleefully, like, throwing ice or whatever. Do a thought peek on Knife Guy. He's more important to me. Ooh, he does not have a lot of health, and he's weak to fire, and also fear. Can there be no happiness without sacrifice? What? What's your whole deal, man? Alright, I guess I'll terrorize them? They have different weaknesses, because Knife Guy got hit really hard by that, and the other one didn't care so much about it. I like that this battle is closer up. Yeah, I like the perspective here. It's like a similar perspective from the original, but I like that you get a couple of scenes of, like, Peach up here, like, trapped on this balcony, but, like, it then just transition seamlessly into the setting of these guys trying to, like, stop you from intervening or whatever. Yeah, I am blocking spit over here, and they're still doing no damage. I thought these guys were like... Oh, that's right! I should use my stupid item. I bought this lucky jewel for like 100 coins last time, and using it causes, like, definite lucky. So that means at the end of this fight, I will have a chance to, like, double my coins or experience or get nothing. Oh, I was supposed to scan with Mallow, though. God blast it. Become coins, become coins, become coins. Oh, I actually blocked something. I want to thought scan him. Cool, okay. Didn't die. There's 100 hit points left, weak to lightning and fear. Wait, he's not... The status must not be weak to it. It must just mean that it's applicable. But what's weird is, like, some things actually seem to be weak to fear. But when I did fear to this guy, he didn't seem to care that much. Can there be no new era without misfortune? You guys are, like, super melodramatic. He did. It's not as hard a boss fight as I might have anticipated. We sure took the shortcut down, huh? Use Brink with down. I got a flower jar. Double coins. Yeah, it's a lower risk. I was kind of hoping to double experience from a boss fight with that, but okay. Ooh, I don't know if it's left or right, because they overlapped right before the last movement. It's a 50-50 shot on losing all those coins. Do I know whether the lucky egg particularly does or doesn't move last? Huh. What do I think? Instead of ball guy... Sinisphere guy. Oh, Sinsphere guy. Instead of a sincere guy. I mean, I think it fits the naming convention better if I understand the intended pun. I don't know, man. It probably doesn't matter that much about these coins. Left. Well, I really thought it was right. Good thing I second-guessed myself. 60 coins. Bowser reached level 10. Hammer, upgrade. Oh crap, it's a minigame. I vaguely remember this. Please let me go, won't you please? Pretty please? Eh? Hey, where's my bride-to-be? I want to play hide and seek too. Yuck, I don't want to play anything with you. It reminds me of a quote from my college days that I choose not to repeat on stream. What a poor sport. Well, we really should hurry along. A yummy cake is waiting for us after we climb this hill. You know what Kate Bush says, keep running up that hill. Let's-a go. No, I don't want to marry you. Please let me go. Help, Mario. Please help me. I feel like if we're able to get this close, there shouldn't be a minigame. We should just be fine. Uh-oh, it's Mario. We didn't plan on this. Didn't we specifically plan on this? We just, like, opted not to rehearse it or whatever? Mario, you aren't invited to our wedding. Besides, we still have the rehearsal. I'll be happy to race you to the wedding hall, but you'd better not get in my way. Ready? This is the Booster Hill track! Need some advice? Yeah. You can only move left, right, or jump! You can't move forward or backward. Touch the snifters or any of the barrels and you'll fall back. Jump on the barrels or the snifters to sprint forward. I am going to be very bad at this. Reach out and touch Princess Peach and you'll win flowers. Wow, that's a really good prize. Race it, go! Thanks, Toad, I hate you. Nope. Nope. Cool. Ah, crap. I like the little... Ah, crap. Timing everything so poorly. I like the little, like, distractor clouds that do nothing other than, like... Ah, I walked directly into that like such a goon. I'm so bad and it makes me sad. I'm trying my hardest and I'm just bad at everything. Oh. Ah. I got so distracted by that red barrel. So bad at every minigame in this game. I'm just abysmal. I can't even keep track of what lane I'm in. Everything's moving so fast. Why am I so bad at everything, including arts and crafts and the guitar? I bonked that guy on the head and still fell backwards. I don't even know what that means. Ah! God, that was depressing. My soul hurts after doing that. That wasn't great work. That was the worst thing I've ever done in my life. That was horrible. Welcome to Marymore! You have a lovely wedding hall and 4-star hotel facilities. Please enjoy your stay. You're seeking a man with a scraggly beard and a weird helmet? How could I forget him? He's up at the wedding hall. Okay, following the always isometric rule, there should be something back here. We got 2 flowers. That's enough for a bouquet. The literal saddest bouquet I can imagine may be correct. It does feel like there should be something back there. I'm old. Isn't it splendid? This place is heaven for the rich and famous. This place is known for exquisite service, especially in the suite, but it's a tad pricey. Oh, honey, can we please stay in the suite? I think that means that you get some relatively rare item if you stay in this inn. Smallest bouquet in Saint Celine. God, like, I cannot stress you enough, like, that genuinely made me upset. Like, and it went on for so long! It just feels like it was meant to, like, insult my intelligence. Hello, how may I help you? This mushroom is mid. How many do I have? I have none mid-mushroom. I'm still not actually sure I'm in mid-mushroom territory, but I think I'm close now. So Super Hammer is worse than the hammer I got because I had to sort of do a quest or something. Womp Glove is better than Cymbals. Handgun. Of course it is. Fake Chomp also worse than the quest thing I got, but ever so slightly. So I guess... ooh, yeah, these are getting more expensive. Let's buy Womp Glove and Handgun. And then... So Happy Shirt will boost my defenses, but lower all of my other shirts from, like, work pants or whatever I'm wearing. Happy pants, same deal. Happy cape, just all around bad. Happy shell, strict downgrade. Yeah, I'm sticking with what I got. Nurture ring. It is overflowing with the power of love. Well, Huey Lewis would be impressed, I guess. I mean, I feel like I can't not buy a ring that grants the power of love, even though I think I'm immune to its effect. It's a shame to lose my 777 coins. Should probably buy a few of these too. I think like 5 each would be like 250. Probably have enough like basic syrup. Oh, I should sell my stuff too. Probably have enough basic syrups that I can like use special moves in combat more. But like I was saying at Booster's Tower, like recently, I wouldn't say that that's been like a super pressing concern because like I feel like I killed them in like a round pretty much. I need to sell all of my equipment for sure because all of this is just worse. And then... Oh, right, because I didn't buy new clothes, because my work pants or whatever were better. So, yeah, I don't need to do that. How much does it cost to sleep here? Oh, the audio's being wonky again. If you choose to stay on a lovely deluxe suite, you receive a once-in-a-lifetime gift. 200 coins. Can't take it with you, right? Excellent choice. We shall attend you in a minute. This is the gift we promised upon selection of the suite. We hope you enjoy it. It is a flower tab. Isn't a flower tab just one? It's not that good of a prize. It's probably not a 200 prize. Bellhop will show you to your room. Bellhop is a small boy who's working in violation of local labor laws. There's hidden crap in this room. It belongs to me. I guess I think you should get some crunchy frog leg cola. I don't think the cola is crunchy. I hate that idea. How may I help you? Oh, you're not like a store or something. You're just like a weird little guy. The audio, please. This is the room. Make yourself at home. Don't mind the lamp that's always watching you. Please feel free to use this terry cloth bathrobe after bathing. And be sure to turn the light off when you're going to sleep. Ring that bell for room service. Anything else? Looks like he wants a tip. Will you give him one? Yeah, look both ways before crossing the street, shrimp. No, I'm giving him a tip, that's fine. Thank you very much! Okay, but like, how much did I tip him is sort of the question. Can't ring for service for some reason. There's not like a secret thing in this room. Why am I able to like go all the way in here? Who hangs a bathrobe that high? Someone who's concerned about robe scorpions, I think. His face is all red. Same Mario. Oh wait, now I can look at it. At your service, how may I help you? I'm thirsty. Here's the menu! How much? Does anyone remember how much Coca-Cola costs? I think this is a discount. It will be most of the money I have left over. Yeah, Robe Scorpion, listen. I've been fortunate enough not to ever have robe scorpions, but I'm pretty sure the first time you have robe scorpions is the last time you have robe scorpions if you don't prepare yourself. I don't know if I should buy this. Here you are! Oh, I have so many that went to the storage box. Well, I shouldn't have done that then. Look at the robe. It's too small for you. It's so rude. At least I won't be victim to robe scorpions. Alright, I'm going to bed. I know you want a tip, but bite me. Have to jump on it? Is that how this works? It said to turn off the lamp, right? Just gonna take another shower and see if he, like, sees himself out. Robe spiders would love it, though. Yeah, but, like, putting it closer to the floor doesn't do anything to help with robe spiders, either. Frankly, scorpions can probably also crawl on the wall. I mean, he is the nemesis of Spider-Man, after all. Keep taking showers, see if something happens. I'm not sure if you're saying that because I know you've looked at a couple of walkthroughs at various points, Demolition, or if you're just curious. The second one was mostly just hoping he would go away. I think he's preventing me from going to bed. I'm very wet. Looks like he wants a tip. I don't, like... I mean, he didn't... Like, he could have done this all in one trip if he had asked. What if you jump on his head? I don't feel like... Yeah, I don't feel like he deserves a tip for, like, second trip when he could have just done this the first time, right? This isn't America. You're right. It is the Mushroom Kingdom. I don't know what their tip culture is like, but I hope it's a little more favorable. Please enjoy your stay! I think he spit in that robe that doesn't fit me. Yeah, he was in fact preventing me from going to bed. Did the mushroom changed the way it was facing, didn't it? Oh, Coca-Cola is the full heal for party. Yeah, 150 is probably a good deal for that. I still maintain that he could have just done that without leaving, and then he would get one tip, which is appropriate. I guess we'll save over this one now? God, I'm so sad about that minigame. Ruined my whole life. Hello, series of toads. We were about to begin the ceremony when some kids in dark clothes kicked us out. Help! Booster's wedding is in progress. We're barricading the door, so don't even bother trying to sneak inside. This must be a first. A perfect couple who isn't going to live happily ever after. I give up. Who's the cuckoo blue and screaming it's time for my wedding? Just who does he think he is? The guy from Gurren Lagann? No? No one? No one appreciates that joke? Looks like he needs to go somewhere fast. Oh. Wait a minute. Are Zoom shoes part of the trade quest? You won the okay, to be clear, the minigame ends of its own accord. If I press none buttons, the minigame ends. The purpose of the minigame is to win prizes, of which there are a nearly limited amount available, and I got 2 barely. Oh, I actually got that Gurren Lagann reference. That's good. I'm glad that was worth something. If I give this man Zoom shoes, do I get a good prize, or does he kick me in the shins with them? Can I ask you to check on that, Demolition? I'm gonna wander around a bit. I came all the way over here to give these two a proper send-off, and this is what happens. Who's the guy with the scraggly beard? He and Princess Peach were... Don't tell me they're getting married! This was supposed to be my wedding day! All my plans have been ruined! Why would I give him my shoes? Because it says he needs to go somewhere fast. And in RPGs, sometimes the trade quest gives you a really cool thing. In fact, there's like something in Eternal Sonata where you give up speed boosting shoes for like a pretty good item later, but it's actually kind of like a medium trade, I think, if I remember correctly. It's like a lateral move, so like it might make sense to keep the speed shoes if you like them, because then you can have two characters with them, and the speed shoes are actually pretty good. It was my dream to stay in the suite after we got married. Yeah, well, bad news about that too. I'm the best photographer around. Would you like a wedding portrait? I saw some people who looked like chefs go into the wedding hall through the back way. Weird, huh? Think it's worth it? Good enough for me. I wasn't attached to these shoes. I was actually having difficulty using them. Put on... I don't know. True form pin. Looks like he needs to go somewhere fast. How do I engage? How do I give to him the shoes? How do I give to him the shoes? I'm not misinterpreting that, right? It seems like giving him speed shoes is the answer to the riddle. He wants to go somewhere fast. But there's not like a prompt of like, do you want to give him the speed shoes? Hey, Critchwitch, welcome to the stream. I'm not having a mental breakdown about a mole girl yet this stream. It's an improvement from the last time you showed up to one of these. How are you doing today? Maybe... No, that's the button I just used, right? Do it. How do I give to him the shoes? Looks like he needs to go somewhere fast. Give it to... Okay. I really would have just yeeted myself into the abyss there if the game had let me. Demolition, if you can figure out how I'm supposed to give the guy the shoes, I'm too stupid to do it. It's not super important if you have better things to do with your life. Where did I just go? I'm just out now. Is the Booster Hill minigame repeatable? I'm not sure I actually want that. I think it'll just continue to make me sad. One thing that we should do, maybe before we go on, is we hit a button in Booster Tower that supposedly did something in Booster Pass. Don't probably really need to... Oh, I forgot about the carrots. I forgot that I'm on Womp Gloves now. And I got a different item for Gino as well. Doom Reverb! What did I give Mallow? Does he have True Form Pin? I feel like he should be resisting mute for some reason. Froggle. Can't believe that carrot is still alive. Missed the timing, that's fine. He just really needs to use the bathroom, apparently. So I give him a chamber pot? Oh, I don't want to do this. That thing sucks. Just spend frog coins to, like, fill in some achievement thing on a system that doesn't track achievements. Jump on his... I did jump on... Didn't I jump on his head? I swear I did that. I could try doing it, like, more than once. Maybe that's the trigger. But I swear I, like, did it. It's probably, like, back here, right? Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's new. I mean, I assume you want to battle. You are not strong enemies. Those guys are from, like, several, like, maps ago. Golly, you're that famous Mario guy. If I beat you, they'll make me Snifster number 4 if I'm lucky. I have some bad news. That's not happening. I kind of want to, like, thought reader him, though. Assuming that doesn't outright kill him, which it does. Fair enough. Now they'll make me take the training course all over again. So, I unlocked a hurtful minigame. Coca-Cola in the storage box. A flower thing. And a frog coin. It might have done some kind of, like, quest line unlock or something. Also, I got, like, a Coca-Cola. He was only worth 1 EXP. Yeah, that's what makes me think that, like, something else was going on here. Like, that guy clearly wasn't a boss fight. Alright, let's go jump on that guy's head, and then I guess put my good shoes back on. Wrong. There's like 3 different menus, and I always pick the wrong one. Zoom shoes. Looks like he needs to go somewhere fast. I somehow am doing it wrong. I feel like this feels like this maybe wasn't translated correctly from Japanese. I genuinely don't know. Do you think they put the full frog in the Coca-Cola? Well, the Coca-Colas, I think, are only regularly purchasable from, like, the frog pond area. So, I don't know that it's frog flavored so much as it's frog made. If that makes sense to you, Neko. You seem a little fixated on beverage that contains and tastes of frog. I'm not sure that's the intention. Didn't this dude say I should, like, follow the chefs in the back entrance or something? How is there, like, not an accessible... Oh. Isometric back. I'm bringing isometric back. What? I won't apologize, even though it's a bad joke. Ooh, a cake. What are you doing? Oh, that's nice. You stepped on the... You fools! Yeah, the groom to be ordered something special. Wait till he sees this cake that you just stepped on. We bake the cake for the big wedding. It must be a masterpiece. Well, at least I didn't sit on the cake, although some people are into that too, to be honest. But we don't have man-leg cola. The spiders in Undertale sell you spider drinks that contain spiders. So I believe frog leg cola must contain frog legs. Well, it's not frog... It's Coca-Cola. If anything, it contains, like, maybe the carbonation is like frog... burps, or whatever croaks count as, to be honest. Oh, who goes there? You look like Mario, but the door's shut tight. Listen, mustache. You and your overgrown turtle friend can take a hike. Go, scat, make like Mario and jump out of here. Get lost. Oops, we got a problem. Better go tell Booster. It won't budge. Say, want to help me bust this door down? On the count of 3, we'll run together. Timing's the key. Ready? Here we go. I feel like he's goofing this up. Am I supposed to press a button when I get there? The game gets really confused if I try to stay in front of him while he's running. No, that worked. I feel like I did that once or twice. I like that it, like, forces you to screech to a halt before passing the save point. Booster Sir, Mario's here. You clowns, don't break down a door when entering a room. Shut it now! Move it! I like to move it. Mario, is that you, Mario? I'm in here. Hurry, get me out of here after you saved the game or whatever. Save over Moville and hopefully not go back there. Do I need to care about the guy who wants to pee outside? I don't normally care about a guy who wants to pee outside. That's his business. You ever feel like you're banging your head against the door? Frequently, Crit Twitch. And not just when I'm literally doing it either. Maybe I should be using flower items more liberally. Just because like, it feels like I have so many ways to refuel. Whatever. Do I care about my party for this at all? I mean, I'm pretty tickled by the clown car special. I'm kind of digging what I have going on for now. Like, Gino's pretty cool. But I'll stick... I mean, like, Bowser's kind of story-centric to what's going on right now. And for boss fights, I do like having Mallow around. This seems fine to me. Pretty sure Mustache can't break in here, but that turtle looks mean. He could be trouble. They have no idea what they're up against. I'm lightning in a bottle, earthquake in a can. I'll bust this open in no time. Oh, I see. Should start a little closer. Don't know why the timing puzzle is required there. Oh no, she seems to have lost a bunch of wedding jewelry. Ow, watch what you're doing! Great! I've dropped everything! My shoes, my ring, my brooch, and my crown! Booster, sir! Booster, Don't bother me now. Okay, everyone, the bride is growing impatient. Let the wedding begin. What's this? Water coming from your eyes? Are you leaking, my dear?
I might get wet down there.
Look, I had to do it. I didn't want to do it. I was contractually obligated by the forces that put that together in the first place. Tastes salty. Weirdly, I also remember him tasting her tears and remarking on it. Booster, sir, I believe the bride may be, crying. Crying? But that's what people do when they're sad. How disgusting. That stuff must be corrosive. Tastes like the sea. What could be making her cry anyway? I believe she's crying because she has dropped some of her wedding gear. Ah, of course, but those tears will ruin the cake. Make her stop before Mario breaks in. But Mario's already in. Booster, sir, we have to find her things. The wedding can't go on without them. We're still waiting on the cake, too. 10-4, good buddy. Find her stuff. I'll move the ceremony forward. Hurry. Booster, sir, you're supposed to be on the right. The bride should be on your left. Just testing you. Like this, right? He's like some cursed Muppet. Booster, sir, I found the ring. Booster, here's the brooch. Booster, I found the shoes. Hey, wait. Wasn't there one more thing? You're right, the crown. Uh-oh. They're lighting the candles. Hurry and get back the accessories from the Snifters and save Princess Peach. If you're quick, something good might happen. Look for the last one. You give it to Booster. Not the last one. Oh, I found the crown. I did it. Oh, ho, here it is. Hey, you're Mario. So you've come to crash my wedding, I presume. This is troubling in so many ways. What do you mean, Critwitch? What about this is upsetting to you? Does it include the way his whole skull hinges when he talks? Mario! You're finally here! Praise Peach. Fall on me, Mom. Eek, what is Bowser doing here? What a waste of my time. I got bigger fish to fry. I know I'm in good hands when you're around, Mario. Here's a kiss for my hero. Oh, isn't that great? You're gonna kiss him? When I'm the one who saved your skin? Me too. I want a reward. I'll take a kiss. Give me a kiss. Stop it, all of you. I'm getting confused. This is for you, Mario. Heart. Was that my reward? Did I do it? So now Peach and I are allies. Something. That skipped by itself. I didn't advance that. What the? Now that's one for the scrapbook. Come, Mario, let's get back to the Mushroom Kingdom. The Chancer's waiting for us. Sorry to have kept you waiting. We've made the most amazing cake, you won't believe it. Here is cake, but where is Sprite and Groom? Where is everyone? This is big trouble. The bride is leaving? You're taking the bride away? But there won't be anyone to eat this cake. What? This can't be. We worked all day on it. You fools! Is the cake an enemy? I don't remember that. The enemies are called Tort, and the cake is called Bunt. I have to catch up. There's a lot of things happening that I couldn't control the pace of. Echo says, what if you wear all the things Peach dropped and then marry Booster? Ooh, that's an interesting thought. That would... legally, she would not be able to marry him then, right? I don't actually remember or know whatever the game was alluding to with the, like, if you do it fast enough, you get a good prize. Was it the goofy cutscene? Was there something else I was supposed to do? I think I did that pretty quickly. I have to assume the cake is weak to one of Mario's specials. Maybe jump? My initial thought was fire, but maybe jump makes more sense. Either way, I'm gonna work on these guys first and thought scan the cake. Oh, I can't hurt those guys, huh? $857. It is weak to jump and inexplicably mute and nothing else. If you win, they should let you eat the cake. Agreed. That should be the prize for most things. Congratulations! Thanks, cake. I guess... That's weird. Why is it so difficult to target the cake? Also... Okay, I can't use Peach yet. Stop it! Stop it! Special. Super jump. Watch me be bad at it. Pretty bad at it. You know what? I'll pick one of these idiots. No weakness, 100 health. This is not pound cake, stop pounding it! I gotta scan the other one, right? Stop it! Oh, the cake is, facing me now. The cake is facing me now? I'm really, like, I'm really bad at the jump. I don't think you understand. Oh, he just says the same thing. Bummer. I was hoping they both had unique things to say because they kind of had different, like, personalities before. You'd go after the cake, spirit animal, she-wolf? I mean, I do think the cake is trying to eat me. I'm kind of clowning around because I enjoy, like, thought scanning the enemies. And also, I think I can beat the cake pretty quickly. It didn't have a lot of health. I'll do another super jump badly. How you doing, she-wolf? Is that acceptable shorthand? I never know what people like to go by. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's the best super jump I've done since replaying this game. For some reason, that didn't scale damage the way I would have expected. That was about as strong as doing one extra jump. What flavor do I think the cake is? The bottom looks like salmon. Well, there's like a candy cane sticking out of the bottom, and it has the red and white stripes. That makes me think maybe that's supposed to be peppermint. It's called bunt, so maybe it's like a standard bunt cake in the middle, the brown layer. I don't know what the green layer at the top is. Oop, I thought I was attacking with Bowser and was not prepared for the correct timing. Poke, poke, poke. Ouch, what are you doing? Chef Tots, the cake is moving! Was? It's not moving, back to work! I know it was moving. Matcha? Oh, maybe matcha for the green, maybe. The cake looks concerned. I think the cake looks hungry, which is not, I think, what I want the cake to be like. I think that ran out its hit points. Ouch, now what? Chef Todd, the cake is moving! Talk no more of this! No, really, truly, why would I lie? Because you're an idiot! Z, it is not moving? Huh? Nani? The cake is jiggling! Run! See? I was right. Attack with A to blow candles out. Interesting prompt. Doing well. Glad to hear it, She-Wolf. Bunt cakes have a big hole in the middle. Yeah, what is the stand? I feel like there is a standard flavor for bunt cake, even though bunt cake largely refers to the shape. Or maybe, like, most of the bunt cakes I see are just sort of, like, of a similar composition at, like, bakeries or something. Is it our birthday wedding? I mean, like, that might explain why, like, 3 different types of cake were warranted here. But then again, people do like to go a little bit ham on their cake for their wedding. Oh my god. Diamond Saw sounds like a really intense attack for a cake to make against me. I don't actually think it matters if you do action commands against this thing. Actually, I'm gonna thought scan it again like an idiot. It doesn't have health anymore. And it has the same thought. Everyone's afeared now. Oh, and Mallow fell down. Okay, hold on. What's the thing I want? Pick me up. Why is Mario taking so much more damage to that? I mean, I'm gonna HP Rain Mario, I think? Ow! I have no idea what the timing on that. Oh my god! That was so much damage! Don't be like that! I mean... It doesn't have health and it doesn't have candles. Can I just hit it with tri-attack? If I just lob all of the elements and a big cannonball at it, will it die? I really enjoy this attack quite a lot. Sad cake. Pain spout? Ah, the bottom layer is raspberry. Fascinating. I wouldn't have guessed that. By the way, thank you to Devilish for gifting the sub to She-Wolf. I was a little distracted by cake nonsense and clowning, but thank you for that. Pain spout? Is it special attack? I don't think they're doing cake correctly. Oh, I thought I had the timing on that. Super jump? Got a whole lot of health back, huh? I kind of thought I'd be dead by now. It's not too bad. Since I can't block that, I don't know what makes, like, the variance in damage for that. Right, I used just enough so that super jump isn't available. Okay. I think I'm gonna have Mallow do a honey syrup so that Mario can do one last good jump if we need it. Oh, I got a freebie. Ow! God. Gotta go pick up my pick-me-ups from the, from Mario's house or whatever. Do super jump. This physical attack is not so good. Maybe we ought to wait. This is Booster's wedding cake. He'll have a fit if we nibble on it. Hey, number one, where's my cake? Booster, sir. There's a 70% chance the object you're standing on is a cake. This thing's a cake? Okay, everyone, here's the stumper. How do we eat this? I say we boil it. Number two, what do you say? Way too messy. Guys, we're trying to kill this thing. Why don't you just swallow it? What? In one go? That's easier said than done. Come, Booster. You can do it. Open wide, please. My nerves are shot. Man, oh man. I feel like I've forgotten to tie my cord before a bungee jump. Here comes. Wait, wait! Did the cake just move? Concentrate, sir. This doesn't feel right. Delicious. Hang on, I'm feeling a feeling. Yes? Yes? It's so good it makes me want to cry. Congratulations, sir. The wedding is now officially over. Thanks, everyone. It's a wrap, let's go. Okay, I love you, bye-bye. I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not remember any part of that scene. And I do feel like the comment that the object you're standing on is 70% likely to be cake is the progenitor of Is It Cake way before its time. Unless this was added or changed from the original, which I guess is possible since I don't remember it. Cake might be called raspberry because it has raspberries on top. Still looks like salmon. I don't really want to believe in a world with salmon cake, to be honest. Booster marry the cake? Sort of. I think he just doesn't understand how weddings or parties or cakes work. That was wonderful, Mario. You're my knight in shining armor. Finally, let's get back. Oh, what a day. Can you believe it? I almost got married to that thing. But I hope someone marries me someday. Peach, Princess of the Mushroom Kingdom, has joined the party. Be sure to bring her back safely. She is officially part of the party now. What level is she? 9 with, like, none health. I want to take a look at her stats, which I promise isn't, like, a lewd comment. We also have to try her team attacks. How do I check her stuff? So her attack is 80, which is low. It's like Mallow-ish low. It's lowest of all of them. Defense, on par with most characters. Magic, attack, and defense are 40. Which kind of puts her around average as well. So then, like, what's her deal? She's just, like, extremely well-rounded? Huh. I don't know what to do with that when it comes to level up. I love that her equipment is called Lovely Dress. It makes me so happy. Echo says that one day she wants to try a wedding cake, but not a salmon one. I can't speak to any traditions over there in the UK, Neko, but at least from my experience at weddings in the United States, wedding cake is like an afterthought when it comes to putting a wedding together. Wedding cake has almost always been mediocre to outright bad. Which makes me, personally, a fan of cake, really disappointed and upset at all times. I honestly don't know what I'm supposed to focus on with Peach. I guess I'll have to figure it out. Any, like, things I should worry about in here? I feel like I've done all the things. Gonna make a new save, I think. We didn't get a star for that. Mario! That creepy guy just left. Does that mean we can go on with our wedding? Nod. No, Raz, I'm so happy. Let's get this wedding over with so we can stay in the suite and go on our honeymoon. Let's do it. It makes me a little uncomfortable that they're more focused on the suite than on the fact of getting married. It's like they're only getting married so that they can stay in the suite. But, like, that shouldn't be how you do it. Alright, you'll have to excuse us. Okay, everyone, we're gonna start from the beginning. Back inside, please. Do I jump on him now? I couldn't make the child pee before. I don't get it. Oh, they both do. Yes, indeed. 'Tis a melody of celebration, composed by the one and only Todovsky. I think I know what that means. Have a great night. It's almost midnight on the East Coast. Can't wait to start playing Mario RPG soon. Well, yeah, I hope you enjoy it when you get around to it. Like I think I said before, like, I really enjoy the quality of the remake. The only thing I haven't liked are mostly like mini games, which are things that I mostly didn't love in the original. So I think if you like the original, you will continue to enjoy this. It says, if I ever get married, I'll make sure to have the most delicious wedding cake possible, even if you have to bake it yourself. I hope it doesn't come to making it yourself. And I hope that if you want that for yourself, that you do get that wedding and delicious cake. My mom says, never a great surprise to say, bite into a treat, maybe one that looks like a miniature ice cream cone, and then discover that it tastes like fish instead of ice cream cone. Not that that happened at my brother's wedding with my... Okay, now I suddenly feel stupid. I'm not actually 100% sure if Wally is my uncle or if she's just dating my aunt. But... either way, my aunt's love interest ended up having that experience at my brother's wedding, and I was like, oh god, that's like one of the worst things I can imagine. That sounds horrible. So, I'm supposed to go back to Mushroom Kingdom. However... Oh. Hold on. Interesting that it warped me all the way back to Mushroom Kingdom. There is something in theory I might want to do. Actually, one thing I definitely want to do right now is, like, get my pick-me-ups out of my box. Because I used, like, 3 of them during Cake Fight. Oh boy, that door's giving me trouble. How do I... take Max. Got it. Actually, wait, what is my health at? Now we're all good. Oh, they are married. Well, he is my uncle. There you go. Fun facts for the stream. Yeah, fish cone is not a good treat. Please don't fish cone. And if you absolutely must fish cone responsibly and don't... Just be sure to let people know that it's a fish cone and not ice cream. Can't wait to graduate music school and start composing. Nope. I thought that was a cue that I should go talk to the tadpole that just tells me all the songs. Which might honestly be an addition to this game to make those quests less stupid. Or I don't understand some of the thoughts behind the design of this game. Either way, Mushroom Kingdom. Welcome back, Mario! All is well! Cool. Shop doesn't have, like, new crap in it, does it? No, didn't see you, Mario. Yep, still just shirt and pants. Men's wardrobe outlet. That's not the castle. That's an inn. Bum, ba-da-bum, bum. Mario, welcome back! You look like you're in One Piece, which is the name of the treasure on the Grand Line! Princess! I'm finally home with Mario and some wonderful friends. They saved my life. Let's go find the Chancellor! Lead on. Come, Mario! Oh, my voice is doing something weird now. Too much Toad. This is why you don't make your soda out of frogs, Neko, is the thing. Come, Mario, we mustn't keep the Chancellor waiting. I hate this room. I hate this stupid room and its hidden treasure. I have none idea how to obtain the stupid treasure from the stupid room with its stupid treasure. Speaking of treasure, though, can I go to the treasury and get some more random garbage? No. Chancellor, the princess is back! Oh, thank goodness, this has been a true nightmare. I'm a nervous wreck. I know what... Dang it. I don't know why that's giving me so much trouble. My voice is just not wanting to go into the extremely unpleasant female voice range. Much to everyone's chagrin, I'm sure. I know I've worried everyone, but I'm fine. I can take care of myself. With a little help from Mario. Praise Sky. Come, everyone, let's get out of this drafty door. Mario, I hope you know how thankful we are. But you must tell me one thing. How on earth can you trust Bowser? Trust Bowser? What are you talking about? Mario, what are you doing with... This is highly irregular. What's going on here? Egads! Chancellor! Listen, everyone, relax. Mario's got things under control. Yes, I see. Bowser, perhaps it's time you told us your story. What exactly did you mean when you said you had bigger fish to fry? Can't tell him the truth, it just gets out unfinished. I think Mario, or Mallow, gives him a consoling shoulder, we got you, buddy. Excuse me, sir. Perhaps I can set the stage, and the others can add their comments along the way. The Princess, Bowser, and Mario were thrown in different directions after a terrible explosion. Something huge crashed through Star Road, high above Bowser's palace, and went... kaboom! Right into Bowser's Keep! Mario's face emulating the sword. It was a gigantic sword! Now Bowser's Keep has been taken over by monsters who work for some creep named Smithy. They've thrown me out of my own... I decided to take a vacation of my own accord. They can't do this to me. Anyway, I was working on a plan to get back to my house when... Mario walked up to me and begged me to let him join my minions. I had no choice but to let him in. It was pathetic. It's okay, Mario. We know Bowser's stretching the truth a little. And Mallow, how about you? Why are you traveling with Mario? Well, because Mario's helping me find my real home, and my parents. That's why we're on the road together. What? This is dreadful news. Awful horrible. I hope you find your real parents soon. And, Gino, was it? Why are you and Mario... The Star Road has been destroyed and I'm here to fix it. Mario is helping me search for the star pieces. I need them to rebuild the road. Star pieces? The road grants our wishes. Unless we find all the star pieces and fix the Star Road, we can kiss our dreams goodbye. What? This is dreadful news. Awful, horrible. To shreds, you say? Indeed. For example, say Bowser kidnapped you. Without the aid of Star Road, you'd probably never be rescued. Actually, that sounds pretty good to me. Let's forget about these star things and open our own casino. Great, Bowser. Then you can kiss your precious keep goodbye. Nani? Let's see. If Mario can find the stars, Peach will be mine. I won't get my keep back unless he does find them. I guess I want my keep back. We need those star things. Run that past me again? Just ignore that idiot. I don't think I could take a world without wishes. Wow, that's it's like harsh language for Peach. We need to go and find those star pieces now. Princess, you can't be serious. You're not thinking of joining them, are you? This is sheer madness. You're a princess. What will people say? I don't care. Things seem so hopeless now. I'm tired. I think I need to lie down in my room for a while. I hope no one's been sleeping in my bed. Mario, Mallow, Gino, Bowser, you too. Good luck! Everyone nodded yes except Bowser, who shook his head no and then everyone gave him a threatening look. Especially Mario, who imitated the angry sword. It was a very good silent exchange. Now then. Thanks to Mario, the princess is back, but I declare the state to be known forever as... hey, wait a minute, you don't suppose... Would it have been Miss Smithy who attacked our kingdom? I fear we have no cause to rejoice. In fact, Mario, we must ask for yet another favor. Please, on behalf of all of us, you must defeat Smithy. It is the only way we shall ever live in peace again. Princess Peach is home safe, but she has decided to stay at the kingdom. Sure, we could go Bowser Geno for a minute. Although, that means I should move Signal Ring over to Mallow. Hate this room. Can I go talk to Peach? Do they ever pay you? Just rescued a princess. They should be showering you in gold. They gave me a couple of items to start my quest, but we're largely in the Yukel territory of they need me to do everything for them and won't let me use knife to solve problems. That's a Siberia 3 reference for those of you who don't spend an abundance of time online in this particular stream. Good luck, Mario! The princess is back. I humble myself before you. She doesn't seem upset that I'm bouncing on her bed. Okay, love you, bye-bye. Hate this room. Hate it so much. Like it says, I'm always a fan of using knife and or tongue to solve problems. I feel like knife and tongue is problematic, Neko. I mean, there's probably situations where it's warranted, but I don't think that's a common option. Mallow. I love Mallow. Hi, princess! Money! Oh, I love it! Oh, I love it! I love it so much! I love that they added a 3D cutscene of Peach floating down using her floating powers from Super Mario Bros. 2. It makes me so happy. Can you just, like, leave her there? You have to, like, approach her to make the cutscene start. Please, Mario, take me along with you, please. Don't worry. Granny helped me through this one, so no one will ever notice that I'm gone. So let's go find us a store. But I wonder where it could be. I have no idea, do you? Mario, at times like these... What should we do? We should ask Grandpa. My grandpa should know. Okay, then, let's do it. Just as I thought, Peach joins the party once again. I don't remember how she rejoins in the other one. I don't know if it's implied she jumps out of the window or whatever. I feel like we should have the, like, all Mario characters team special before getting into the other ones. What items can I give to her? I'll give her the power of love. It accomplishes nothing as far as I know, but I would like Peach to know that I love her. She's, like, probably my favorite Mario character. I really like Peach. Oh my god. Nico says there's a scene in an anime where the hero's party is confronted by a bandit who coats his knife in poison, and then to threaten them, he, like, licks the knife and then immediately says, I shouldn't have licked it, and then falls unconscious. That's pretty good. Let's go to Tadpole Pond. Will you talk about the wedding song now? No. Although, in fairness, I think that's like the exact opposite of using knife and tongue to solve a problem. That's using knife and tongue to create a special new problem for yourself in this case. It's weird. It, like, wouldn't let me walk more than, like, a foot back in this direction, so I turned around and then it immediately wanted me to leave. Grandpa, have you heard anything about the star pieces? Well, if it isn't Mallow, I do have the latest news about falling stars, in fact. A large star has been sighted on Star Hill. Does seem likely that a star piece would fall there. We should go explore Star Hill right away. What a pointless interlude. That title is actually a Japanese drama that's inspired by Monty Python and Dragon's Quest. That's a weird combination. I don't think I need to buy anything here because I have a bunch of colas and I haven't largely needed to use them. The abundance of the team healing items do make the necessity of like the healing specials less significant, and yet I can't help but want them all the time, always. It's just my nature. Star Hill. I kind of don't think Star Hill's super long, so we'll see if maybe we can get that done tonight. I activated that star to Marrymore. Talk to the flower and the gate will open. Let's experiment with this because I don't exactly remember how this works. Since Marrymore is like directly next to this place. What did that do? What? Wait, what did that do? Like, I opened a gate and walked through it, and all it did was take me back to the main map, but it was labeled to Marrymore. Did it make a star happen somewhere? I mean, not one of the 7 stars. That's not how this works for sure. Are you still making cakes down here? I don't understand what I just accomplished, if anything. I was, like, right by the map entrance. Did I need a special, like, magically sealed star door to be able to go back from where I had just come? Whatever. We'll just do whatever we're supposed to do. Okay, says he... In D&D, he had made a reference to that exact scene. And the party got a knife that kills anyone who touches its blade. And you gotta be careful with that sort of thing. Genuinely don't understand what that was doing. To Star Hill. Touch it. Touch it real good. I mean, I tried talking to him when we first were able to go into the church, Neko, and I still couldn't make him pee, which is like a weird problem to have. This is Star Hill. Wishes which were transformed at Star Road fall to here. But some wishes that haven't been granted yet are falling because Smithy destroyed the Star Road. The Frog Sage mentioned a star piece on this hill. Let's see if we can find it. Bandit guy. Hey, looky. Got him. Ooh, we got a lot of coins from that. And a pick-me-up to replace the pick-me-ups I've been using. Double your coins? It's a lot of coins. Let's go for it. Should be right. That's a lot of coins. And 2 level-ups. Look at Peach's little dance. Look at all the dances. I love them dancing. It makes the level up more exciting. And keep boosting physical. I think last time I went, magic boost for Gino? Previously, I'd been doing HP up. I think I'm gonna go special again. Got Gino. Oh, I got Gino Whirl. Or I don't know. Peach does have a nice dance. I generally enjoy all the dancing. A friendly little mole guy. Look at Throfer. Look at him. What a little guy. What specials do you start with? Therapy, which is heal. Oh, it gets rid of status too. I didn't remember that. That's good. Therapy and group hug. So those are exclusively healing. Okay. I really don't know what I'm supposed to level with her. Why is there a little guy in there? It just self-destructed? It like did 100 damage to Bowser? Or just like automatically KO'd him by KOing himself? What? I don't appreciate that. I mean, now I can switch, which was not a thing I could do in the previous game. Haven't had Geno out for a minute, I guess. Alright, I haven't used his new weapon yet. That's why the timing felt weird. It's funny. Like, Bowser was so slow in the speed order that Geno took his turn, and then Geno is so fast in the turn order that he immediately went again. Everybody dance now. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I'm gonna keep giving him special. So... yeah, Bowser gets revived with, like, much damage. I guess I'll give him one of these mid-shrooms? And then... rearrange the party? Whoa, what is that thing? Mastadoom. It is deeply upsetting to consider the trunk being made of bone spheres. I hate looking at that. That's more distressing to me than the Power Rangers like 2017 movie that has the mastodon that's like actually a spider and they just choose never to address it. It's very upsetting. None coins. Well, considering how much this guy sucks. This thing has an attack called Migraine. And it did like a ton of damage to Pete. That's so rude. Give yourself therapy, Peach. Darn. Yeah, I love Peach's moves. I love that they're therapy and group hug. I like Peach, like... I always loved Peach's, like, hover ability in Super Mario 2. I love, like, her whole skill set in this game, which is largely, like, healing focused, because I'm a big fan of, like, healing moves. But I like that she can also fight in this, and I like in Smash Brothers how she, like, gets all of her, like, sports equipment as, like, weapons to, like, hit people. Like, I really like Princess Peach. This one has a little face on it, and if I approach it at exactly the right angle, I seem to be able to... I hope my baby is cute. Can't wait to start a family. With a cute baby, of course. I wish I weren't such a crybaby. This one's private! Who do you think you are, spying on other people's wishes? Come on, our quest for the star pieces is important. Everyone's counting on us! And I'm definitely not crying or anything. Sad face. Sorry about that. I'm just embarrassed about my wish. I do like Mallow a lot. Let me tell you, though, that a team composed of Mario, Mallow, and Peach is, like, not a good team. I feel like I was playing that a reasonable amount during this game, but it's not well balanced. There's, like, a lot of guys here, huh? So even when you can switch out characters, you can't switch Mario. Interesting. Yeah, I kind of thought so. Oh my god. I love the way that splash damage animation looked. Where she did the slap and then like the damage like progressively moved along the enemies. Like the slap just like sent a shockwave through all of them. I really haven't made any effort to try and block those. Neko asks, what would my wish be in this place? Well, I'll tell you one thing, which is my meme answer, which is I wouldn't wish for another life, because I'm still mad about that Hallmark movie from last year, where someone's like grand Christmas wish was for a different life, and it's just like one of the worst wishes I can imagine. I don't know. My real wish is pretty embarrassing and yet also pretty public. Is like, No, actually, I mean, the thing I want to say is that, like, I wish I could find, like, my person and get married. But I think the real and true honest answer, which is even more embarrassing, is, like, I wish I felt like I deserved love. I think that's the real answer if I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Got him. Ooh, I got a max mushroom. That's better than mid. Am I still missing one? Oh, I am. Hello. Neko says, I really want to cast Group Hug. Same. That would be a great power. You love Princess Peach, though. I hope I become famous. Hey, this star is famous! The hunger. Oh, for some food. Twinkle, twinkle. I want to be the best treasure hunter in the world. Is that Captain Toad Treasure Hunter? Was that in the original game? Because Captain Toad Treasure Tracker didn't come out till like way after the original game. I'm too slow to catch that guy in a foot race. The annual race to the end of the race. Hello, friend. So now that we've assembled, and this is a light spoiler, I guess, this is, unless they've done something weird at this game, the full party. Who is everyone's favorite character? I mean, we haven't really had a chance to necessarily see everything from everyone. But I think we got a pretty good sense of like what's going on with them for the most part. I want to be a world-class baker, yeah. Like the slap attack very much. It says, no one can be owed a relationship in life, but you absolutely deserve love. That's very nice. Regrettably, it doesn't solve the problem. It's complicated. Psychological damage is complicated. Yeah, Peach is great, right? I kind of figured you were going to say Chompy and not Bowser. Neko. But you also like the characters that get silly German accents. So the bakers also. Did you enjoy the cake fight? I feel like the cake fight would appeal to you, Neko. I talked to this was the cake one, right? Yeah, okay. Well, really don't need to fight all of them. I just feel compelled. They do the same thing in like all this. I genuinely struggle a bit with RPGs where like encounters are visible on the overworld and they don't spawn indefinitely. Like, I have this issue with Eternal Sonata too, where I just like want to just do all the fights. I know it was driving Tech insane. I like her so much. I do feel like they knew what they were doing and they saved the best for last with Peach. The whole vibe of Star Hill is pretty cool though, right? Did I do this one? I thought I did. No, I got distracted when I saw like the bandit guy. And this was the treasure thing. Bandit guy! Swiper, no swiping! Swiper, no swiping! Swiper, no! Got him! I'm really close to, my triple special. Starry Shell Spike. A spinning shell charged with star power hits all enemies hard. You know, going into the remaster, I really thought I was not gonna like the team attacks, because I thought that I was going to feel that they were just an unnecessary, like, addition to the game. But the animations alone are worth the trip. Like, my god, they're just so good. I appreciate it, Neko. She says, she hopes I believe in the her that believes in me until I could do it for myself. Well, I've been working really hard on that for a long time. And I'll be like 100% honest with you again, even though this continues to be very embarrassing. You know what's actually been really helpful to that regard? Is Carlos the Crab. I don't know why, but it's much easier for me to believe in the Carlos Crab that believes in me than any person. Just because, like, I get to decide what Carlos feels, except that he's a crab with a heart that says Clawsome on him, and so I have to believe that he believes in me. That's part of why I like him so much. Why I've, like, incorporated him into, like, channel branding and things. I still don't know what type of thing I should do with Peach. I think she's well-rounded with low HP. I think I'm just supposed to up her HP? I think that's right. I'm gonna go with that. I thought that's what I was doing with Geno, but now I think Geno's supposed to be special. So I'm just gonna boost her HP. Because I don't want her to die, because I love her. I'll leave you alone, Gecko. I think that got the door open. I can't walk that way. Peach the tank. We might get there. I see dreams. If I could just get that melody. Wish I could run faster. Oh, hey, look, it's that star piece I mentioned earlier. It's just kind of hanging out. Yeah, I might be wrong. I don't think there's a boss here. I think I think this is essentially the one you get for beating the cake encounter. But for plot reasons, they decided to split it so you could visit Star Hill and, like, do the cool Star Hill thing. Four. Last week we got 2, this week we got 1. So, a star piece fell here after all. Where to next, then? I think there's a place called Seaside Town up ahead. I hear it's a busy resort town, so the people there might know something. Let's go see! You've come a long way, but your journey's not over yet. There are 3 more star pieces. Hats off to you. You know what? It sounds like a great idea. They showed a dialogue exchange with Peach and Geno and Mario. That could be our team for a minute. Do I want to take Bowser's whoop-de-doo? Is John? Great item, bad smell. It is a really good description. You know what? I'm just going to give him none items for a minute. So that I can I don't know what the nurture ring does. Wait, hold on. I swear I unequipped. Yes, I didn't unequip. Booster's charm would lower her speed. I don't know, speed is kind of a strong point for her. Just kidding, I guess. Guess her speed is actually quite low. Why does it seem like she's been outspeeding most of the team? I guess because I was slowing Bowser down? Well, he's actually even slower. So that probably explains that. Well, I guess if that's the case, then I probably should give her the Smelly Charm. I want to help out my older brother, Mario. Aw, Luigi. Love you too, buddy. Swiping, no swiping. Dang it! I think this opens the path to Seaside Town. Definitely do not have the handgun timing yet. Feel bad for this little guy. Ooh, I got 1 coin. Big spender. I already did that. Did I do this one? Yes. Oh, that's Yoshi. I wish I could run faster. Because he was struggling to beat Boshi. I do, honestly, like, even though they don't affect the plot or the gameplay, I do genuinely really like the little cinematics they added to this. Like, the game was already strong on story, and I think most of the story that we've seen pretty closely replicate, like, down to the pantomime to, like, catch people up on the quest so far and stuff like that. Like, that was all in the original. But, like, the little things like the cutscene where they introduce Mallow with the rain and, like, Peach jumping out of the window and, like, Bowser bashing through Booster's door. Like, I don't know. They just have, like, a lot of personality. Nurture Ring halves damage taken from elemental attacks. And it's coincidentally needed for one of Peach's skills as part of some hidden function. One of her skills? Like a later attack we get? I will never get that timing. It is very slow and weird. I mean, someone should have the Smelly Charm. Are we saying that we don't like it on Peach, I guess? Their stats are remarkably similar overall. Mario just has higher attack because I've been doing physical all along. Oh, but Mario's speed is only as high as it is because of the zoom shoes. So in that case, I mean, basically, this gives us a better, higher average speed overall, because if we gave Mario the Stinky Booster Charm, then he would lose like 10 speed in addition to the speed that Booster's Charm drops in exchange for the stats. So since Geno is naturally fast, smooth out the curve, I guess. Booster Charm also has damage from elemental attacks. Interesting. Booster Charm is a really good item, I guess. That probably explains... Wasn't it during the cake fight there was some attack that, like, didn't do anything to, like, Mallow or Bowser? Well, no, because no one had the Nurture Charm on, did they? It would explain... Cause someone was definitely wearing Booster Charm, but I don't think anyone had the Nurture Ring or whatever. being in this town makes me happy, even though I know what's coming. Hmm. 920, huh? Well, let's like equip up and maybe visit the inn and then pick up here next week, I think. You will find the village elder in his house. He is the most respected person here. Okay, but what if I wanted to buy items? You want to enter the ocean, jump into the whirlpools. Do these take me to different rooms? They do. They keep spinning and spinning. These guys are acting weird. Does anyone else think these guys are acting weird? Can I not get up there? I think I just clipped the plant hitbox. You're collecting stars, right? Only 3 more to go. Oh, that's unsettling meta knowledge I don't think I like them having. There's even more shops that aren't selling the items? A star has fallen into the sea. The pirate. Probably. I mean, Jonathan Jones probably has it. He's nasty. In the middle of the ocean is a pirate ship. You'll find, there's... a pirate lives there. His name is Jonathan Jones. He isn't very nice. What are these two doing in particular? Oh, they're very silly. Don't tell me you want supplies. Oh, I can actually buy from this one. A thrower cookie? My god, it's the equivalent of rats having peach cookies. They made cookies based after the friendly little mole people. Muku, Muku Muku, Muka. You can carry 10. Also, the price is nice. What a fantastic item. Actually, though, what the heck does it do? Poison mushroom. Poison's an enemy. Fright bomb, fire bomb, ice bomb. At some point, I might want to buy these. I didn't actually get very much gold from Booster's Tower, because the enemies have been really low on gold since that time. Yeah, we should probably buy that cookie, huh? Thank you very much. I'm just a customer. I am a grieving widow. You may not enter here. This is a restricted area. There is nothing of interest here. You do not want to buy death sticks. Finally, it took you long enough. I am the elder of this village. I got to my exalted station in life by pleasing my superiors, which is something I do well. A star has fallen into the ocean. I need it for totally legitimate reasons. You must find it for me. I'm kind of collecting stars on my own, buddy. Oh, it's a little frog guy. Hello there, you're Mario, right? You remember me? We met at Tadpole Pond when I was still a tadpole. I graduated from the Frog Sages School and now I'm in search of the meaning of life. It's been so quiet around here, almost eerie. Is something going on? It probably doesn't concern me, but if you have any frog coins, I have neat items. Sia is an item that lets you run from battle, and you can use it any number of times. I've never even attempted to run from a battle. Earlier times, use it to start the battle over. Using this will not consume it. Oh, that's a very interesting item. Ooh, these are probably the things I was thinking of, huh? That there was, like, good equipment. Oh my god, Flower Ring? Cuts FP use in half during battle? That's very good. That would take, like, basically all of my coins. Ooh. Darn, just when I liked all my equipment, I finally find the place that sells me the good equipment. I don't know what the best thing to get here is. It's probably not Coin Trick. Like, that's a good item. I think Experience Boost and Flower Ring are better. I mean, Flower Ring is just so strong. Also, if I can afford the most expensive thing, it's probably the right thing, right? Those like those, right? The thing I don't know. Does it cut all FP use in half? Because, like, Coin Trick and EXP Booster would affect the party by their nature, because the whole group gets experience. Although maybe it only affects how it's calculated per character, I don't know. I'm gonna buy it. I want it. Who will equip it? Oh, that's such a good question. It's probably pretty good on Mario. His stuff is expensive, but potentially powerful. Could also be good on Geno, though. His special moves are pretty good. I'd say that, like, relatively speaking, Mallow and Peach's special moves that I have access to now are, like, not expensive. Mario's are. Geno's, I think, are kind of medium. Bowser only has one, and it's just not that good. I wasn't supposed to buy this yet. Give it to Mario, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's best on Mario. His stuff is, like, expensive, and I never want to spend flower points on it. But that does actually make me want to check something. So... Special. Peach is due to learn a new move relatively soon. So is Bowser. That makes sense. Bowser has very few specials, but then again, so does Geno. So... Mario, for example, has 3579 as flower costs. Geno has 348. Peach has 24. We need to go have a battle. Can I talk to everyone in town now? Oh, I haven't talked to the inn. This is the inn. You may stay for free. Oh! That's generous. Hold on a second, though. Okay. Let me just make sure that, I've saved the game. But yeah, Bowser could use, like, 6 hit points or whatever. Is something ominous gonna happen if I stay here? I don't actually remember that. That guy's kind of watching me sleep, but now he's gone? Okay, I don't love that. That whole energy makes me a little upset, to be honest with you. Did you want to ask me something? Okay, you're just kind of into that or whatever. That's cool for you, I guess. I swear there's some weird quest thing with these signs. I don't want to go to the next thing yet. I'm going to do a real quick battle just because I want to see how the flower ring works. Right, I have to... Okay. This was a mistake, as I can now not leave here without going through the entire Star Hill process, huh? Well, then let's speedrun that and, have some battles in the last area, I guess. Good work, Vasco. You're not an idiot. I promise. That one didn't make a noise. Nope, the headphones cut out again, didn't they? God, I hate all the things. This was an excellent use of my time. I'm glad I did this and didn't choose to do something that wasn't this. Okay. Mario Special. No. This is a Geno. I always assume Mario goes first, and then I think I just am wrong a lot of the time. So, it looks like Geno specials are not affected. So it is only the person who has the thing equipped that gets the discount. Geno Whirl attacks an enemy. Press A prior to contact for critical hit. Well, since there's a town that lets me sleep in the inn for free, might as well test out the skill I got at some point during the stream. I certainly don't know how to get that timing, I'll tell you what. And then, yeah, this stuff is held. Don't throw a fish. Wow, if you get that action timing on that, that hurts pretty bad, huh? Let me see Peach use a group hug. Yeah, you can do that. He's cute. I got hit by a fish or whatever. I think that one was a shoe. Yeah, the timing on handgun really sucks. I think someone just leveled up. It's Bowser. Watch them dance. Yeah, he's definitely all physical all the time. Right, I need to continue. I think that answered most of my immediate questions about my equipment. Okay, you got in my way. Wasn't expecting that. Sure. It's too slow, and I missed. Great. Working out. Great. I actually didn't pay attention to whatever bonus Peach gives you to, like, the star gauge thing. Magic defense up. Interesting. And actually flip this. Shut up. Shut up, you. Thought I hit this one, but I think I got distracted by that bandit. I think I heard the door open. Is there one more? So glad I did this. Definitely never made a bad decision in my life. I'm perfect in all ways. Except at arts and crafts and the guitar. Bum, 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 bum. It is a really pretty place. It is nice. If I did have to get stuck somewhere unnecessarily, Star Hill's a nice place to do it. It just has great ambiance and little smiley stars and stuff. It is a nice place to be. So I think we're gonna save the pirate adventure for next week. Spoiler alert. The pirate adventure does contain some really frustrating things that I think the remaster will actually improve on. I might be wrong, but I think that's true. Gives you a chance to show the Throfers the Throfer cookies. That would have been a really good idea if I had seen that message before I finally left that place. Someone remind me to use the Throfer cookie next week. I mean, if it costs $69 US, it has to be good, right? I'm sure I'm going to want that flower ring. I'm not actually sure it's a good investment right now. The experience boost might have been a better option. It's just an incentive for me to try to get, like, 15 more frog coins, and I think I'll be pretty happy. I honestly don't know that I need the coin booster. Experience booster does feel like it could be helpful. look, no mole girls lied to me, and I only got upset at myself and not the game. That's how things should go, mostly, for the most part. Mostly. Like, again, as I said, I think a couple of times during the stream, any frustrations I've had while replaying this game are things that were present in the original. I don't think anything that's been changed has made the game worse. You can, I think, legitimately argue that the addition of, like, the action gauge and the team attacks and, like, the boosts that you get for having, like, action command chains and whatever, like, overpowers you or unbalances the game in your favor or something. I do honestly think it makes the game more fun, though. And, like, to me, at the end of the day, games should be fun. And I've had this rant before that I feel like not enough people make games with the intention for them to be fun. I think this is particularly a big problem with AAA games these days, but that's an old man rant that I won't fully go on today. My point being that, like, as its own entity, I have really been enjoying the remaster. I mean, they truly have done everything right. I mean, like, they added things to embellish the story, which is one of the game's strongest suits. They added something to flesh out combat, which was, like, a touch repetitive, but I think the original system was also very good. They added some little details to make the action commands feel more responsive. Obviously, the graphics are good and smooth, as we've talked about. Like, I really have no complaints. Like, right down to the fact that they let you play the classic music. Like, as a remaster, this is like the gold standard. Like, I've played a decent number of remastered games in my time because they don't make as many modern games that I feel strongly about as ones that I did when I was younger, which, you know, I guess is human nature or something. But the point is, like, you know, I'm willing to spend money on a remaster because I like being able to play games on current systems and things like that. So I've experienced a good number of them, and it's just a great example, I think. You know, I love to be critical of stuff, and again, the only things that I don't like about this game are things that were in the original. So it's not even like the remaster changed them. It's just that they were just things that weren't favored in the original game. Yeah, I mean, I think that might be overstating it a little bit. I think that's mostly true, Neko, that a lot of remasters feel like downgrades in some ways. Like, I mean, someday I'll probably go on a rant about, like, I think I mentioned it yesterday because it's kind of been in the news, but, like, the Final Fantasy VII remaster, I can't stand it. Like, to be fair, I haven't truly played it, but I've seen, like, a decent amount of it played, and to me, it feels like it couldn't possibly have missed the point more. It's just like a completely different thing to the original. I can't stand it. I was really excited for them to, like, make Final Fantasy VII, like, playable with, like, updated graphics, and, like, that's pretty much all I wanted. And then it's just, they made, like, a weird bad AAA game I have no interest in playing, and I'm like, oh, cool, I guess. Have fun with that. I'm gonna be over here with Super Mario RPG and stuff. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I do recommend it highly because a couple people have asked about that. I'm glad I'm not alone in that. All I wanted was, like, a faithful remake of Final Fantasy VII. I really didn't have super high expectations, and they managed to, like, dash my almost non-existent expectations on the rocks really thoroughly. Just a really peculiar experience for me. I'm gonna wrap this up. This did actually end up going a little closer to the long end of the average stream, after all, because we did end up talking to the whole town, and then I got myself trapped in Star Hill, and I have no one to blame for that but myself. But I'm going to enjoy some of this leftover room temperature juice apple, and give you all an opportunity to consider where I may have hidden a secret Squirtle. If you could see a Squirtle, like this guy, he's not a secret. I mean, sometimes my shoulder's right there, but you know he's there. But somewhere else on the couch, I've hidden a secret Squirtle, and if you're able to locate him, it will be an omen of good luck for you in the coming days. And if you're anything like me, you could definitely use it. As I said somewhere earlier in the stream, the current couch is pretty much a showcase of Valentine's Day Squishmallows, which continue to be the best Squishmallows. This year has not disappointed. Genuinely, at the start of the season, I thought I would be disappointed because I saw, like, a sort of like a marketing opinion piece, some sort of thing that showcased what the best Valentine's Day Squishmallows were, and the only one on that set that I liked was Ice Cream Cow. And my mom has managed to find 3 other really good ones, and they're all top tier. Oh no, is that true, Neko? The Final Fantasy VII Remaster kind of makes fun of fans who wanted a faithful remake in the first chapter. Man, I can't tell you how tilted I would be if I tried playing that and had that experience. I would be so crazy upset. Like, that's so... Like, not only do I feel like the remasters missed the point, which then makes me feel like they're out of touch with what the fans want, and maybe I'm in the minority, that's entirely possible. I mean, I know that people are playing the game and some people are getting excited about the remaster in its various chapters. But, like, there are a few things as annoying as someone, like, missing the point, accusing you of missing the point, and then, like, proudly boasting about how wrong they are. It's true. I don't think anyone can ever unseat Carlos as king of all Squishmallows. Because it reminds her of when Teen Titans Go had a whole episode insulting the old fans. I actually read something about that recently. I didn't watch very much Teen Titans Go because, well, it's Teen Titans Go. If you like the original Teen Titans, there's a good chance you won't like it. It's sort of done that way by design. But I did hear that they did an episode like that, and people did not like it. Hi, Ice Bunny. Unfortunately, it's the tail end of the stream, but if you want to take a guess of where the secret Squirtle is hiding, you may find yourself some good luck in the coming days. And then we will wrap the stream and we'll begin the process of getting all this done. I have to try and get my YouTube stuff done early this week because I have something horrible to do on Monday. Hooray! Heard the Final Fantasy VII Remake changed a canon event from Final Fantasy VII and then insulted the fan base? It almost sounds like just hyperbole embellishment, but I could genuinely believe it. Let's take a look. We got some popular guesses. So, understandably, it seems like we've got to focus on our Valentine's Day Squishmallows, which do, in fact, encompass much of the couch, to be fair. But a couple guesses behind last week's acquisition. This heart-holding hamster named Bravo, and voila, it is in fact a Squirtle. A couple people guessed that maybe inside this dino basket is, what's that? Another Squirtle? But perhaps more importantly, look at this. This is Trinity, the Triceratops. She's holding a pizza that's shaped like a heart with heart-shaped pepperonis on it. I don't know how you could cater something more to me. I love this thing so much. I had no idea this existed. My mom and I will usually get lunch on Saturdays, and she drove to my apartment to pick me up, and she just has a little bag on the seat, and then she just like quietly slides it over to me, and then I take it out, and this is in there, and I'm like, how does this exist? I don't know where it came from. And she's so happy. She's just so good. She's like perfect. Pizza is love with melted cheese. True. And then if you shape it like a heart, there's no disputing it. We usually get for lunch on Saturdays. I mean, we've started this particular lunch tradition since 2020 and the rise of COVID, and we go to the local Burger King, which is the one featured at the beginning of Back to the Future for anyone who cares, which is probably no one. But we go get drive-through there and eat in the car and don't be around people, which is one of my favorite activities, I'll have you know, is not be around people. But like, yeah, I've always enjoyed the fact that the There used to be one that was like equidistant from my apartment to here, but now definitely the closest Burger King is the one that is featured in the beginning of the film Back to the Future. But yeah, we got all these Squirtles, and I mean, Trinity. Trinity is a perfect name for a Triceratops, and she has a heart-shaped pizza, and she's adorable, and I can't stand it. She's so fluffy, I could die. But that's gonna do it for this stream. I wish you all a happy Valentine's Day to those of you who observe, or a happy Galentine's Day or alternative time experience for those like me who have a bunch of stuffed animals or other things to attend to. There's a good chance I'm gonna be doing errands or something that day. I have so much stuff to do. This year has been really disappointing so far. But in fairness, I would have said the same thing about last year, and last year was sadly one of my better years in a long time. It's not a high bar, but it was a pretty good year overall. And so the same thing could happen here, and maybe we've just front-loaded this year with crap I don't want to deal with. But that's what we're doing now for sure. What's Galentine's Day? I'm not sure if it's really an official thing, but I've definitely heard the name thrown about, and I think it's generally the idea is that like women who like aren't dating will go out with their other girlfriends and just sort of like have a girls' day because they don't need men, you know? Like that's sort of the idea. That way, like, no one feels bad about not having a date. All the single ladies just go do something cool together. So the idea is like, if you don't have a date or whatever, then you just like do a fun thing. Happy Strong Valentine's Week. I mean, strictly speaking, I think Strong Week ends with today, because it's the first full week, so it would have started last Sunday, which was what, the 5th? No, the 4th, because the 5th was Monday, because that's a work date. But I wish you all a happy Strong Week, a happy Valentine's Day, a happy Galentine's Day, a happy Tuesday. Just thanks for being here. Thanks for being you, and I hope to see you again soon. We'll be back with more 7 Max Save the World next week, which I will probably be playing off my console so that my computer doesn't try to explode. And then we will continue our adventures with a pirate adventure here in Super Mario RPG next Saturday. In the meantime, take care of yourselves and remember that you are clawsome.